All right, chat. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you all again. It's been forever. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Hopefully everyone's having a great week on this Wednesday when we normally don't stream. So anyway, Cap, congrats on being first, like 30 minutes early. Hashtag nut punch. Let's go. Clara, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Good evening, Zelron. Welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. BB, it must be cool getting Jubilee. It looks longingly at the gap Iceman is making in my collection. Is there any time frame? Was it in 2 years you should be getting that, right? Are they at least getting you Jubilee on time, or like not as delayed? Maybe, yes. Ed, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Esher, how's it going? Ready for the rules talk? Yeah, we'll see what we actually am talking about. I don't know if there's any questions, comments, concerns, anything. I went through the rules in more detail. There isn't like a ton to really go over. It's pretty basic stuff, but it's more organized stuff. Really, they just wanted to solve toe-to-toe. That was what they had to rework the rules for. I'm full of jubilation for the stream. I love it. The Giant Lasagna, welcome to chat. D20 and novels. I don't know where she went. I don't think she's gonna make it. My hand was made a full and complete. Oh, my hand has made a full and complete recovery from token peeling. It's tough, right? It's tough investing in tokens and then peeling all that stuff. But once you do it, it's sweet. Sweet. It's sweet. Did you do the bag though? You got those super fast. How long did it take? Never enough novels. Welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Feel like I never see you in chat. Did it on the token peeling? Yeah. I know there's a way to do it where you take a token and like you peel the other part of the token with a token. Like you use a token to peel a token. And people have done that before and said it works pretty well. I've never done it. Did like 2 small bags. I did a bag of threat tokens and ready and exhaust and then had to leave for work. No, you should just call out sick for work. Like, I have tokens to peel. And they'd be like, oh, well, we get that. That makes sense. It was less than a week. That's pretty good. I feel like they've sped up their processes. They've been doing a good job with that. More conversation than anything. That's fair. I have to catch up on The Bachelorette. Nope. You will miss out on everything in that conversation. And then just be here instead. No news on Jubilee. There's also talk now that the UK didn't get its Iceman allocation at all, and we'll have to wait on a reprint. Are you kidding me? How much of a mess? It's Asmodee that's doing it, right? Asmodee UK, I guess. How much of a mess are they right now? Keith, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to Keith again on both sides. We are so incredibly understaffed. They would love to hear them calling sick to peel tokens. I think you'll get a raise then, so it's okay. Both my orders from Buy the Same Token showed up in less than a week. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Hey, speak of the devil, if you use that link, you'll get 5% off your Buy the Same Token order. And apparently, your tokens will show up in a week. Hashtag can't guarantee. If you're on the YouTubes, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. But yeah, so we were down at the shore, beach, whatever, this past weekend, Saturday to Sunday. If you were a YouTube member, you got to see a picture from it, I guess. I did some blog posts, so we did that as well. So it's been, it was a good time. It was good to see family. It was fun to hang out with everyone. Totally not stressful whatsoever. No drama, which is always good. And yeah, kind of just excited to be back. And of course, then came back to work today and was absolutely miserable. Hated every single second of it. So had that going for me. But it did on vacation allow me, like I said, to write more blog posts. So over on Patreon, patreon.com/D20 Woodworking, there's a few free blog posts up there. If you haven't created an account, you just create a free account. You can read them, all that fun stuff. Or go to Medium, and I think you can read it there too. I need more boards. They are beautiful. You most certainly do. You most certainly do. Especially now that on their website, you can't buy the Guardians of the Galaxy one or the X-Men one anymore. They don't exist there. Guardians, they redid the print, the color of it. And X-Men, I think they're redoing. I think is what they said. Asmodee moved warehouses 2-3 months ago in the UK and still causing issues. The latest Magic release was also delayed a month or so. Oof. I mean, I get you delay Marvel Champions, but you delay Magic. I mean, that's like, it's like half the economy of board games. I managed to get Excelsior, welcome to chat. I managed to get Iceman in UK, but seen some sites listing Jubilee released in September. Oof. I need the Deadpool one. Yeah, the Deadpool one's really sweet. It's really sweet. Ziggy, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. So is willing to front me the money. I buy all the tokens and boards I don't have yet. Can't do that, but you'll get there. How was holiday? It was good. It was good. Like I said, it was nice to see everyone. It was relaxing. Well, except for the part where I don't like. We were at the beach, and I don't like sand. It's coarse. Gets everywhere. I don't like ocean water. I don't like the sun. So it was really good, except for those things at the beach. Everything else about the beach was fantastic. Store in central London. Think I got one of their 2 copies. Oof. Glad I caught this. Mark, how's it going? Hope you're well. Congrats on Buy the Same Token. I appreciate it, Mark, dude. I think you don't like going outside. Okay, I like going outside just fine. I just don't like the beach. Nice Star Wars reference, yeah. It's one of my favorite things to mention. Leon, welcome. Appreciate it. I don't trust people who like going outside. That's fair. Everything out there is just trying to kill you. So why would you go out there, right? I mean, the argument makes sense. For sure. For sure. Plus, I didn't get to see all y'all. And it was funny. So we left on Saturday. And it was literally the day Jubilee showed up on my porch. And I was like, she's going to have to wait out there for quite a bit. So I have gone through the Jubilee cards. She looks all right. I'm interested to see how this works in practice. I'm actually more excited. So for those that haven't been here when we've done a brand new hero stream, we're going to go through Jubilee's pre-con deck, right? Because I want to try out the cards and see what they're all about and all that fun stuff. We'll do it against Claw. And then I immediately after this happens want to switch to Sidekick deck because I want to Sidekick Wolverine. I feel like you have to do that, especially since they're on the Sidekick card, right? I mean, it's literally... Right? Oh, wait, I pulled it out somewhere. There we go. Yeah, it's literally Jubilee with Wolverine in the background. So I feel like I need to run that deck tonight. So that was it. I'm gonna have time for Balatro tonight. No pressure, just wondering. I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see. I have to learn how to play. It is downloaded though. Any idea why some Lorcana products my local store is saying they won't deliver? We have to go to my store. Why would that be? No idea. That sounds like a store policy. It could be because if they just get stolen in transit or something, they're on the hook or they're liable for it. But I have no idea. I live 20 minutes from the beach, so I don't find it exciting anymore. I get it. I live like 3 hours from a beach. I also don't find it exciting. M, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. I will catch the gameplay later. Crashing hard after seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. Was it good? I actually do want to see that. Mainly because I feel like we haven't had a good movie in like 10 years in the theaters. So everywhere I look, I buy. It still says pre-order. And dates ranging from 1st August to 1st October. Tutorial isn't super long. You could easily get a few games in, at least if you... All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how long this whole thing goes tonight. Cancel that. Kato, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we had the new rules come out. Of course, it came out as we were driving home. So I literally had Novels read me the news announcement, mainly for toe-to-toe. I did it just for that. Because she's like, okay, it's this section. I was like, okay, no, what's the next section? And then it was like the whole activation thing. I was like, that's it. That's going to be the toe-to-toe section. And I have to say, super excited about it. I think it was the right call because toe-to-toe should not work the way we wanted to. But the way they've changed it makes sense. Though I did not expect the whatchamacallit, the Black Widow drama to spring from it. So I think that's been pretty interesting to see. That a lot of people want Widow's Bite to be now a more powerful card and to be errata, which, I mean, sure, if you want, I don't really care. But it's really interesting to see all of a sudden, like, people like clamoring for it, which is kind of interesting. I have to check if the second copy is still there. Seeing Deadpool on my birthday in a week or so. Nice. Been hearing mixed thoughts, but that's honestly the Marvel way after Endgame, right? Yeah. I have super low expectations. I just want to... okay, this is what I really want. I just want to sit in the theater, possibly with Novels, possibly not. Depends if she wants to be there. I just want a massive popcorn bucket, just melted butter all over it. Just a ton of it. A giant soda that's just going to go straight to my veins with sugar. And I just want to zone out. Like, I just want to sit in the dark alone. That's all I want. So if it can give me that, I'm pretty happy. What's the new Widow's Bite change? So the whole thing with toe-to-toe was that the reason we thought toe-to-toe could work the way it did was because they, during Widow's Bite, made up a rule that said Quick Strike will initiate an attack but not resolve an attack. So initiate it, and then you can switch over the Widow's Bite, do that card, and then switch back to Quick Strike and resolve the attack. And it never made sense, and this is how toe-to-toe can work the way that we said it could. That you could initiate an attack, deal 5 damage, and then resolve the attack. So they changed the ruling that that's not like a thing anymore. So Widow's Bite is now a response off the same timing trigger of Quick Strike. So if an enemy with Quick Strike comes out, Widow's Bite doesn't happen until after the Quick Strike happens. So you get hit by Quick Strike first, and then the Widow's Bite thing happens. So people are upset because they were just like, well, that stinks because, you know, it like nerfs Widow's Bite. And for me personally, like, there's not that many enemies with Quick Strike, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's a response now. It's always been a response. The response... Hold on, wait. The card is exactly the same. It's just they got rid of... Oh, wait. Desktop. They got rid of the whole argument for Quick Strike initiating attack. So this is Widow's Bite. It's the same card it's been. But basically, after a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to a minion and stun it. And the argument was, does Quick Strike hit before this card does it or after? That was the argument. Deadpool Wolverine is great. It's a character-based story set in a big world. It has a small focus, so it works. Don't expect endgame. Expect Deadpool 2 vibes. That's fine. I just want just a fun movie, you know? I would like to be there. Perfect. I'll see you there. Never Enough Novels. Also, thanks for watching on YouTube as well. I like the Widow's Bite change. I think the process in real life makes sense. Yeah. I'm curious how Cassandra Nova, being kind of one of the most existentially terrifying villains in X-Men, will translate into a Deadpool style of film. I really like everything I've seen from the 1.6 updates. It makes a lot of rules cohesive and consistent. Also, welcome Zom Kyoto. Hope you're doing well. I think it makes more sense for Quick Strike to happen first anyway. It keeps the stun getting immediately used it to not get Quick Strike. Yeah, so people are kind of all over the place with this. If you look at my comment section or Villain Theory's video, people are like not upset. I don't know if that's the right word, but just like not into it for whatever reason. And the reason being, I used to have it. I don't even know where it went anymore. I was staring at this rule book the other day for such a long time. This one. This is the new rule. An effect that initiates an enemy activation is considered resolved after the activation is fully resolved. This is the direct ruling for Quick Strike versus Widow's Bite. See, how's it going? Goodness, I turn on the stream, see the Black Widow card, and immediately know the conversation. Yeah. It's still like, this whole debate is still raging on, which is crazy. I'm not crazy in a bad way, but it's like crazy how much talk there's having with this card. Oh wait, quickest. Oh yeah, this was them updating this rule. Huh, interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think overall with the rules, there's nothing too crazy. The good things I saw, hold on, we were going through this, and I think I pointed out in my video that will come out tomorrow, is when they actually like redid, okay, yeah. So what is this? Attack player ability, right? And then where's the enemy attack? Yeah. So this is the whole retaliate thing. This is the Thanos thing, for people that are wondering. So the attack finishes resolving and the following types of abilities trigger in order, right? So it's after the enemy attacks you. Or actually, you could do player type. Yeah, let's do player type, right? Attack player ability type. So the order of resolution of ability triggers happens as follows. The retaliate X keyword, if the attacked character was not defeated, right? They're doing this on both sides, which is nice. But a lot of people were asking about this too, where the retaliate Thanos ruling is. This is it on page 9. So it's now specifically if the attack character was not defeated. Villain defeat. I wish they would still kind of clarify villain defeat. So villain defeat is it was reduced to 0. The players have defeated the stage, remove the current stage and all this other stuff, and then you do like all the normal stuff that carry over and don't carry over. But I mean, I guess it's fine, but I think it was still confusing some people. Also, you're doing a stream on what is essentially my Friday, so I've been drinking gin and tonic since 6. Lol. That sounds amazing. I've been drinking Red Bull for not that long. I saw Villain Theory had a poll on his YouTube community page that's very divided, but whether stun should stop quick. Is it? Oh, wait. I mean, I voted for not, but... Wow. There is a lot of people that really want 300 votes too. Good for him. People want it to resolve before the quick strike, which is just, yeah, just interesting that they want that. And I get Villain Theory's point of view. Again, I think he wants a part of the power creep and whatnot, and I'm sorry, not the power creep, but he wants it because like Black Widow keeps getting nerfed and whatnot. I don't get. I guess I don't get the argument. And look, I'm not going to judge people because there's people that don't get my arguments with things and whatever. But like, it's a response. And like, responses are always like super low in the ladder. You know what I mean? So it's like weird that like they expect responses to be higher, especially when we have a fancy old chart for this. We're like, response is way down here. It's way down there. Receding Samson, how's it going? Welcome to chat. Maybe this is a dumb question, but if Breaking and Taken is already out and I go to Rhino Stage 2, does the when reveal become null and void? This is not a stupid question because this was in there, right? Oh, wait. It's page 33? Hold on, they kind of readdressed this. And actually, it might be under find. Where is it? Page 18. Find. Man, this file is getting so big, it's taking forever. Okay, so when instructed to find a card, a player searches each game area where it can be found, right? Play area, set aside, all that fun stuff. Players should not necessarily search game areas if they know where the card they are looking for can be found. I want clarification on this. I want to know if this is to streamline rules or if I literally can't look through the encounter deck. Because there are times when I look through the encounter deck when I know it's in the discard pile. Because I want to see what's left in the encounter deck. And I feel like I should be allowed to do that. Because I could technically just keep track of all the cards in the discard pile. So what's the difference? You know what I mean? As long as I'm shuffling. But that's a whole thing. All game areas are subject to search except for this. If a player is instructed to find and reveal a minion that's... Alright, this is only for a minion. That player engages that minion and resolves the keyword abilities. Okay, wait. The player is instructed to find and reveal a minion that is already in play. That player engages that minion and resolves any keyword and or triggered abilities that resolve in the result of the minion being revealed. So I think, to answer your question, Receding, I think the side scheme you don't have to. So far, it sounds like they're only doing it for minions, which is interesting. But they are doing it now where... if there's already a minion on play and you have to find that minion again, you do its when revealed abilities, which is kind of interesting. They could totally use the preparation trait cards be the only type of card that goes before quick strike. Thematically makes sense, but allies like Iceman would still get quick strike first. Yeah, I mean, you just have to kind of like learn a new thing, but I mean, it is something you could do for sure. Is that his hero prepared for the attack and still took damage? Yeah, I mean, you just have to do like a huge carve out for prep, right? You'd have to figure out a way to make prep cards go absolutely first in a chain like that. I mean, you could do it for sure. I think of it as a minion being fast enough to dodge the stun initially. That's how I think of it. I think of it as, because there are so few quick strike quick strike minions out there. I don't see it as a big deal, but two, that they got the jump on you. 90% of the time you get the jump on the minion. This one time they didn't. Why they want things different thematically, but rules wise it makes sense the way it's ruled here. I would think it's because it's unnecessary to alter the draw deck if you know where it is. Probably, but I still want to know what it is. And that's true. I guess I could, if I played my cards right, I could, if I know the top card is bad, I could search it to shuffle it. But if you play the horror module, all it will jump scare you. On the other hand, I'm super happy with how it is now. What, everything? Yeah. Clavel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. If I had Break and Taken out, I don't really do anything else. Same with Immortal Claw. Yeah. Yeah. So the new way of doing it is just if it's a minion. So if it's just a minion. Like I said, my 1.6 rules video will come out tomorrow. I'll be honest, I haven't watched anyone else's yet. I haven't had time. So I don't know if I'm going to be addressing the same things or different things. There's actually not really that much to address. The only thing I didn't really go over in the video was toe-to-toe, and I didn't go over the errata stuff. Errata we'll do in a separate video because I know people like seeing that separately. And there's a lot of updates, but like none of it like changed much, which is good. A lot of it was just clarifying things. So maybe it changes fringe things. But the referential thing was good because this, I mean, we talked about this in the Discord all the time, which you can see this in the comments, or, you know, you can type in, can you type in !point Discord? And that will send you the Discord link. But we talk about this all the time in Discord of just like these really fringe things because things aren't worded properly. So yeah, this is one of those weird things that, and I get why they made the change. They had to make the change, but they had to do because like literally people in our Discord are just like theorizing crazy stuff because the words aren't proper. Oh, they updated printed. I didn't even notice that. Oh, player size scheme limit. Yep, they had to put that into play. Or put that in the book. Getting rid of all your cards. That's good. This is a crazy thing. I want to know what situation where this happened with a player deck. That they need rules that if a player deck empties and the player has no cards in their discard pile, the deck does not reset until there's at least one card in the player's discard pile. And I get why they do it, because you could theorize like you would just keep putting unlimited acceleration or unlimited encounter cards out. But I wonder if that's like a legit thing that happened. You know what I mean? Form only. They're cleaning that up, which is good. But yeah, overall, I mean, I have to say that the rules... this was the whole max rule thing. People were wondering about... what's his name? Bishop. And if you could stack his 2 cards... No, people were wondering about this. Supercharged. People were wondering if you had 2 copies of Supercharged out. Is it +8 or is it +16? And it is now officially +16 because of this section of the rules right here. So if you have 2 Supercharged out, you can swing for +16, which is crazy. Have you seen... Dings, thank you for using your Prime sub, dude. I appreciate the support for the past 2 months. Enjoy the new badge. Have you seen put into play cannot override hero form only? No. Is it in the put into play section? Put into play. Oh, wait. Is that not in this section? Where was it? And what's a situation where it would work like that? Just search. All right. Put into play, page 30. 30. Okay, here we go. So, some abilities cause cards to be put into play. This bypasses the need to play. Okay. Cards with the text type form only, so like hero form or alter ego form only, can only be played or put into play by a player whose identity is in specific form. Okay. What are some cards that we have that would affect that? Character can only be played or put into play. I assume this has to do more so with like maybe some allies from leadership? Maybe? Let's see. Anything else major? More stuff about you, which is great. This... No, defendant was not the one that confused me. There's a whole thing under attack that confused me greatly. Oh, we have a new dealing and taking damage chart, which is really nice. This is page... Under damage, under page 14. Really nice. Like superpower training. Superpower training. I guess if that upgrade has it, yeah. If you would do Web Warrior Alter Ego Moon Girl combo and clear superpower training, cannot grab webbed up. Oh, because the hero form only? That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing that kind of makes sense. I felt like you were getting around some cheats. I still think they need to fix not superpower training. What is what am I looking for? Not call for backup. Wait, is this superpower training I'm thinking of? No, it's identity specific. Oh, build support. I still feel like this card's cheating. Weird that trait lock cards. Yeah. I agree with you 100%. I feel like this card cheats, and I don't like it. Because, like, obviously, like, okay, so we're going to play Jubilee tonight, right? Like, I'm not meant to have whatever the Queen carrier is, right? Because she's not an Avenger. Like, I'm not meant to have that whatsoever. But the fact that I can glitch around it with build support feels like cheating. And it feels like they should fix that. Like that trait lock, I mean, you can't have it check all the time. Because obviously, like, if I was Jubilee with X-Jet and I flipped down to Mutant, I would, like, lose the thing. So you can't have that. Which is kind of like a weird hole that they put themselves in. And this was always, like, a big argument way back in the day. Was just like, you know, why are, like, the X-Men only X-Men on the hero side and not the mutant side? Like, there's still X-Men, like, in the cartoons and whatnot, in the movies. Like, they're just a mutant, I guess, on the other side. And the way that they've trait locked stuff, it's just kind of weird. What I miss about build support? So ever since build support came out, what you can do, let's say you're a web warrior, right? A web warrior, like, let's say you were Ghost Spider, okay? You could play build support, and then you could clear out build support. And if in your deck you have X-Jet or Quinn Carrier, where, like, Ghost Spider would normally never be able to play those cards, you can still grab that card and put it into play, because build support works around the trait lock. So even though it's trait locked, you could still put those cards into play, which obviously is, like, not what the game's meant to do. You know what I mean? Will Significant get nerfed because of those web warrior deck, Peter Parker, Jessica Drew? Yeah. I mean, the big thing is the Peter Parker spam, right? With make the call. That is just a massive glitch that I feel like, again, is not in the spirit of what the card is supposed to be. Make the call. Okay, so I actually do think for leadership decks, they need to nerf make the call, because it's just, it's so incredibly powerful. It's so powerful for what it is, especially with what you can do with web warrior decks, for sure. But just anything that's straight locked, the fact that you can get around like that, I don't know, just doesn't feel like what you're supposed to do. So, say la vie. Say la vie. YouTube, huge reminder again, make sure to hit the like button. But like I said, let me know with you all if there's ever any rules, questions, or things that you have comments on. We can talk about it. Random question. Why did Badly the Same Token make a token for disguise? I bought it before I had Jubilee, and now that I have it, I find it super useless. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I have it too. I gotta find it though. Why does it go against trait locked? Because trait lock only affects when you play the card, not when it's put into play. So if you put into play a card that's trait locked, I believe that's how it works, right? If you put it into play, it's fine. So when you find, I want to make sure I'm explaining it right. Make the call. Let me read make the call. Yeah, so make the call and build support both say you put it into play. For the trait lock stuff, it's gotta be like when revealed, basically. So yeah, anything that lets you put it into play gets around it. It's a technicality. Technicality they really should fix. Here we go. Disguise. Put into play overrides the rule. Yeah. Yeah, so I have the disguise token here. I, too, do not know what I'm supposed to do with the token. Yeah, I think it's just supposed to be like a fun little thing. The card isn't even asking for a disguise token. No, I think it's their thing of like, for fun, you just put it on your card to like exhaust your card. That's what we're going to do tonight. Whether they ever use a disguise card, they would use it for a alter ego thwarting deck. Who's on the token? I can't tell. Who knows, man? Definitely not Wolverine, though. Disguise clear shopping spree. It does do that as well. It clears it faster, right? Yeah. Also, okay, so I haven't played Jubilee yet. So, you know, take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. I don't see the point. It allows Hulk to thwart. That is true, too. Hey, Beastone, how's it going? So, again, I haven't really played yet. But, looking at Shopping Spree, I don't know if I'll ever use the card. If it's Wolverine, that's crazy. Has no Clark Kent. I know. Wolverine has 2 eyes. Patch has 1. You can't fake that. That's just science. Let's give Hulk a thwart stat. And that's alter ego, right? Oh, no. On oh, yeah. It does give it to him on his regular side. That's right. Shopping spree is so good in multiplayer. That makes sense to me. But my solo crew. Are you playing shopping spree? I'm literally looking at this card as just a resource card at this point. Unless maybe I have a lot of upgrades I need to get for the build. I don't know. And maybe cycle quickly a second time. But yeah, I think it's better multiplayer. Okay. Dings, welcome to chat. For solo, my plan is to let shopping spree sit and thwart it when convenient rather than build around prioritize it. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. It's just, yeah, it's like I was going through the unboxing of this. And it's just one of those things I was like, I don't know. I'm not feeling it, you know? You know when you're just not feeling the card? I don't feel that card. I played it if I got disguised in the open hand to let out the sunglasses or coat right off. Interesting. Also, welcome Living for Games. I'm using shopping spree in solo. Her coat and glasses are super important for her to work. Yeah, I get that, but like I have to basically be an alter ego 2 rounds in a row, right? Or 1 round and then get it later on. It can also block a master plan treachery. Yes, okay. Leon, I do agree with that. With master plan, it does make sense. If you have, what is that? You just put 4 threat on it, right? I think that's how master plan works. So that 100% makes sense. Also, I'm excited for cell phone, just because I think it's funny. Husk seems good. Chamber seems good. 3 steps ahead seems really interesting. I also recognize, I also realize that the Ready Up build is going to be really nice for Jubilee because her thing isn't limited per round or per phase. So you can just keep exhausting her to generate new resources, which could be interesting. What are the auspices tonight? Oh, where are the Aussies tonight? I think they quit. That's big brain. Leon plays on a different level than the rest of us. We're playing checkers and he's playing 40 chess over there. I have an exciting pick or two for Discord later. Well, now I'm intrigued. We're here just looking. Hey, Berrigan, how's it going? As a side scheme to storm the dump threat on? Yes. Why not Discord? Why not Zoidberg? Dings, I think you're right with that too. You definitely use it for Storm to dump. That's a good idea too. Sometimes use Iron Man strat of staying in alter ego. First turn, it's not possible to look for the fast route to confuse for a safe flip. So in my time zone, they should be on lunch soon. Philosian, welcome to chat. Does surveillance team work with removing from shopping spree? I want to say no, but I don't know yet. Hold on. Surveillance team. Can't spell surveillance team, right? Surveillance team says exhaust surveillance team and remove one snoop counter from it, and then you get to remove one threat. What does her thing say? I haven't played enough to know the wording yet. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme by heroes or allies. Alter ego action, exhaust your identity, remove one threat here. When defeated. Yes, because it's not your hero. Support's not a part of your hero or an ally. I need to do a few things before I can take the picks. This sounds more and more interesting. The answer is yes, it's a support card. As long as you're an alter ego. I don't think you even need to be an alter ego. I think you can just do it. Because your hero is not removing it. The support is removing it. Because, again, this goes back to you rulings, right? Oh, God. I'm going to my least favorite part of the rule book. You. But if a card... Okay, if a card ability... No, if a card exhausts you... Gain function that you perform, such as you, blah, blah. Okay. All right, cards that are not considered to be an extension of a player's identity are allies and supports. That's why it specifically calls out allies. After a few games with Jubilee, I'm considering her the Hawkeye of the X-Men wave. Fun, but super squishy. It needs a lot of jump blockers to work solo. Sad. So Nelson played it. If you fail to clear shopping spree, don't worry. Sometimes everyone just goes window shopping. B-Cop. Yeah, it should be the same. The B-Cop's support, right? Yeah, B-Cop's a support. So this, again, oh wait, sorry, you're not looking at my screen. Cards that are not, this is under you. Everyone's least favorite section in the rulebook, page 45. Cards that are not considered to be an extension of the player's identity as allies and supports. So again, this is why, I mean, technically it says heroes, but I assume they mean, like, your upgrades probably couldn't. Actually, that'd be interesting. Could your upgrade remove it? I don't think so, though. B-Cop is now a mall cop? Nothing wrong with that. Somebody's got to protect the malls. There's only like 5 left. All right, so plan for tonight. What we're going to do. We're going to run through Jubilee's pre-con deck. Paul Blart, great movie. Great movie. We're going to run through Jubilee's pre-con deck. And no upgrades can't. Okay, perfect. That makes sense. And then go down the table. Run through a pre-con deck. And then we're going to adjust our pre-con deck. So if I use allies and supports to deal damage from Venom without... So they errated Venom. So Venom is actually changed now. So before, there was an argument for it. I don't think that's ever we ever really played, but there was an argument for it. Is he gonna say anything? No. M, thank you for a tier 1 sub for 10 months, dude. Appreciate the support. Yeah, 10 months already. That's wild. Hold on, wait. Let me find the errata for it. Venom. should read, after you or an ally you control attacks and damages Venom, place one face down counter. Change you attack and deal damage to you or an ally. Did you lord your Star Wars Unlimited win over novels? Do explain. 10 months is almost as long as a Totopo. Dude, I'm so happy the argument is done. That the watch of that is over. It's just nice, you know. But yeah, Ziggy, they eroded Venom. Sorry, I didn't really get to finish that. Oh, were you a big bragger? No. We immediately played off stream right after it. Because she's like, I want to beat you. I was like, okay. It's fine with me. I never brag about winning. Not never. I rarely brag about winning. Try my best. Did she win the second one? No, I'm pretty sure not. I've cracked the code. I saw the anger in her eyes. Her emotions are, she wears it on a sleeve. On her sleeve. Alright. Be playing board games with friends? There you go. Bragging after your partner, after being your partner makes you both lose. Oh yeah, for sure. Also, welcome Growl. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you again, man. For sure. Alright, so one reveal discard cards in the counter deck until a minion is discarded. Hey, we got rid of our obligation. We got rid of an advance. There's Whirlwind. Yeah, it would not go well. So we definitely wouldn't do that. Okay. Yeah, I shuffle this. 2, 4, 6. Let's see what we got going. I just sleeved these last night. God, they feel so good. They feel so good. All right, so we got our double and we got our sunglasses. Massive. Flashes of light, remove 3 threat from a scheme. I do want to do that because of defense network. 3 steps ahead now. Unlikely duo, no. Cell phone, probably not yet. So dump those 3. Draw 3 more. 1. There's our coat, disguise, and multi-talented. Then we're going to search for shopping spree as our mall rat action. Alex, how's it going? Welcome to chat. I wish you a better game than mine. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I have super high expectations, but we'll see. All right, so the first thing we'll do is we'll flip up the Jubilee. Jubilee. I do want to use a double for flash of light to remove 3 threat from a scheme. I want to get rid of defense network as soon as possible. And then we use 2 different resource types. We use a mental and a strength, and we're going to confuse the enemy. We might as well get ahead of that as quickly as possible. All right, let's dump 2 cards. Yeah, we'll put shopping spree out there just in case. I don't think we need it, but we'll dump 2 cards to play our coat. Wait. No. We're not going to play Jubilees or shopping spree. We dump our 2 cards for the coat. Then we can exhaust Jubilee and throw away shopping spree to play the sunglasses. There we go. That's what we need to do, chat. You'll have to do 3 disguise turn 1. Disguise got tossed. 1 attack. 1 thwart. Where is it? Where's my thwart token? Okay. And then we'll ready up. Draw our 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, multi-talented, a double, a yellow double, chamber, and firecracker. So this goes up by 1. Claw's going to attack. We'll let this hit us. So it's gonna be 0. Oh my God, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shopping spree gets put into play. Ugh, lame. All right, we're gotta redo this. I thought you could put it in your hand. That's lame. I already hate shopping spree. She's too squishy. I mean, 5 is a lot for anyone. All right, let's try this again. I didn't realize shopping spree. I thought it went to your hand. No, hell yeah, no, it's good. It's good that you catch it early on. Did the same thing today. I mean, I guess all I should do is just read the cards, right? All right, and we also learned we don't want to take 5 damage. That was also key. All right, so we have to discard until a minion comes into play. Get out of here. Radioactive, man. All right, then do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was equally as devastated. All right, so we got the code again. And we got our double. All right, we don't need any of these 4, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's... All right, let's flip up. Let's use a double to play the coat. Now you can toss it. True. So I'm going to have to catch the replay. Chris, what do you think? All right, Zom, take care. All right, let's chuck the 2 to play cell phone because I'm intrigued by this card. I can't wait for the cell phone counters. Loophole found. Just draw it, right? Let's exhaust Jubilee to play Disguise. We'll put a Disguise token on it, just so that we have it, just in case. Drayden, welcome. Pretty sure nobody like. I don't know. This was a hero I was excited for, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1 goes on to here. White suit looks sharp. All right, Claw's gonna attack. We're gonna take the hit, so it's gonna. No, we will defend this. So we're gonna defend against 0, 1 damage. Get the villain tough status card. Okay, of course. Radioactive Man does 1 damage to me, and I have to discard 1 card at random from my hands. 3 steps ahead. Bad card is the Masters of Evil. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Master of Evil minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with you. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I've gotten through most of Claw's deck already, so that's probably a good sign. Okay. All right, so I'm down to 4 cards. Solid. I can't use any of this for anything good. All right, so we can dump 2 cards to play Flash of Light. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. So Masters of Evil can get rid of. If you pay for this card using 2 different resource types, which we did, we can confuse an enemy. So we'll do that. Now, after you play a thwart event, which we did, right? Exhaust Jubilee's coat and choose a scheme. Remove 1 threat from that scheme for each different resource used to pay for that event. So we use 2. So we can move 2 off of the network thing. No, Shadows got tossed early. Yeah, Shadows got tossed early. Let's flip down. Yeah, and ready up. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 1 goes here. He's confused. 2 more onto there. Bad card is Sonic Boom. When revealed, either spend a bunch of things or exhaust each character you control. Well, that stinks. I guess we'll exhaust each character. Okay. Let's throw away a Disguise to play an X Gene. which I do think moving forward is going to be a key thing in her deck. All right, let's flip up. Let's use X-Gene and Generation X to play a Firecracker. Let's deal 4 damage to Radioactive Man. Radioactive Man. Which gets to stun him. Because we did use 2 different resources, a wild and an energy. And that's it. Let's ready up, I guess. 3, 4, 5. Those are sunglasses. There's blinding flash. Okay, interesting. This goes up by 1. Claw is going to attack. We will defend the 2. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. So I take 1 damage. Radioactive Man is stunned. He does 2 damage to me. 1, 2. The bad card is Master of Mayhem. Each Master Minion engaged with you or attacks that engage with you. So that's 3 more damage to me. 1, 2, 3. And I have to discard a card at random from my hand. Feels like I'm not really in control ever. Also double yellow. Picks her up. Mistakes have been made. All right, so wait, I gotta see. Oh, you just got some boxes. That's good to see, dude. Should probably stop getting punched in the face, dude. I'm trying my best, man. Okay, I really hate her deck, her precon deck. Let's dump 2 cards, put the sunglasses in. Let's just flip down. We only have 2 life. We'll ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is 6. This comes in. We're going to reveal discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Good. Melter. Phenomenal. It's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. 1, 2, 3. So it's up to 5 total. That's awesome to hear, Beast now. No attacks are made this way. Alright, so I have to look for Masters of Evil because no attack was made. And there is none. Darth, thank you for thank you for subbing with your Prime sub. 9 months. Enjoy the new badge. Appreciate it, dude. Okay. Okay, chat. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Let's flip up. I want to play Blinding Flash. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3. So we're using 3 different resources. Choose X enemies, where X is the number of different resources used to pay for this event. Stun and confuse each of those. Like, this card seems really good. So let's stun and confuse Claw. Stun and confuse Melter. Oops. Stun and confuse Whirlwind. Okay. Cool. Then I would like to use 2 cards to play Firecracker, Mental, and a Wild. Deal 4 damage to enemy. We're going to have to do it to Radioactive Man because we got to get rid of him. It would stun the enemy, but that doesn't matter. So after you play an attack event, exhaust Jubilee's sunglasses. Choose an enemy and deal 1 damage to the enemy for each different resource type you use to pay for that. So I deal 2 damage onto, let's say, Melter. And I'm now at 222 stat line. So I can use my cell phone and give myself 3 attack. No, we'll give myself another thwart. So a third thwart. Oh, shoot, but I have this in the way. We'll hold on to the cell phone then. We'll just thwart for 2 off of defense network. So just thwart. And then ready up. Oh, wait, we're just going to get punched in the face and die. Oh, no, stunned. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need an ally. Okay, so this goes up to 6. Stunned, stunned, stunned. Bad card is Weapons Runner Surges. Okay, cool. Attach to Claw. Okay. Gets +1 attack. Okay. We're going to want Multi-Talented. Multi-Talented is an interesting card right there because it's an attack and thwart card. Right? So we have all 3 Multi-Talented. So let's use X-Gene, a Multi-Talented, and an X-Gene, right? So a wild, and a fist. So we can use using at least 1. So we can deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme, and heal 2 damage from your identity. If you pay for this event using at least 1, can you stack it like 3 onto 1 or no? If you pay for this event using at least 1 strength, you do the thing. But if I use 2 strength, no, it's at least 1, right? So I don't think I'd be able to stack that 3 times, right? So then it'd be a 3 for 6? Because at least 1, okay. All right, so we'll do 1 of each, right? We'll deal 2 damage to enemy to get rid of Weapons Runner. Remove 2 threat from a scheme, so this brings us down to 4. And then heal 2. Okay, cool. Then, because after you play an attack event, this was an attack event, we get to exhaust this. We used 3 different resources for that. So deal 1 damage, or choose the enemy. I'm going to choose this one. Deal 1 damage to the enemy for each different resource type you use to pay for that event, right? So 2 wilds and a regular, so it's 3 different resources because we just make the wild something else. So we'll get rid of Melter. And then the threat card, we get to remove 3 threat. Okay. Multi-talented works really well with her. I like that. I like it a lot. Then I think what we do is we use cell phone to give herself a 3 attack, and we attack Whirlwind for 3. And then I'm going to flip down again and ready up. And get rid of Waylay. I think once we get in cards like, I don't know, some other cards will be able to do some stuff. Oh, X-Gene was for identity-specific events. Shoot. All right, so let's throw away one of the other cards. So we had 2 strengths, so we couldn't do 3. Okay, so this should only be 2. That's a good call. Thank you for the X-Gene. This should be at 2. And then we'll just put 2 back onto this too, because we'll just say that's the one we didn't do. Okay, cool. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This goes up by 1, so it's up to 5. Confused. Bad card is Cause Revenge. Discard 1 card random from your hand. Oh no. Firecracker. That's fine. I want to heal the 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's flip up. Let's use Plasmoid Energy. Actually, is that the best card to use? No, let's use X-Gene and Unlikely Duo. Yeah. No. X-Gene and Waylay. They do Flash of Light, remove 3 threat, so it brings it to 2. We get to confuse the enemy again, so we'll confuse Claw. Now, we can play Multi-Talented. And we can do Mental, Fist, Wild. So it's 3 different resources. So we get to deal 2 damage to the enemy. Let's do 2 here. Remove 2 threat from a scheme and heal 2. 1, 2. So we're back up to full health. Then Sunglasses. We'll use 3 resources, so we could do 3 damage to Whirlwind. Take him out. And remove 3 threat. But that means nothing. All right, and then we ready up. So we have 1, 2. Get an extra bad card, shuffle up. All right, so I want more allies in her deck. Cheaper allies, for sure. I need the alter ego heal cards. And I still feel like I want to do suit up with Wolverine. But I am going to say I was really impressed that we were able to kind of clear out the board as well as we did. And we had 3 minions that were pretty tough. All right, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 5. All right, this comes in with 1. Claw's going to attack with +1 attack. I'm going to defend. So it's going to be... He has 1 additional card. I think he still gets the 1 additional card. That was a crazy board wipe. Yeah. Does he get the additional card? He only had 1. Give 1 additional boost card. I feel like he should still get the additional boost card. But I don't really know. I'm going to give it to him. Chat, you can let me know if he's not supposed to or not. Yes, perfect. All right, so attack me for 1, 2, deal 1 damage to your hero, so 1 damage. That's 2 attack. We defended 2, so nothing happens. 2 bad cards. First one is Sound Manipulation. Take 2 damage, call heals 2. 1, 2. Jeez. We're back down to 6 life. And Weapons Runner surges into Melter. Okay. All right, also, Disguise does not make sense with her. Just doesn't. All right, let's use a double to play Firecracker. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Let's do it to Melter. 2, 4. And we get to stun that enemy. So he's stunned. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. No claw, no damage on claw. No. All right, let's use another double to play Cell Phone. Can you have 2? Yes, you can have 2. Okay. Let's flip down then. I'm gonna get rid of X Gene. Ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Blinding Flash. No Wolverine, which is sad. All right, this goes up by 2. He's confused. 2 more threat gets put on, so it's 3, 4, 5. Bad card is Claw heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, he gains Surge. There was no damage healed this way. Hey, Defense Network. Cool. All right. Glasses for the event. Or for the attack. Oh, yeah, what was that? 2 damage? So we should have taken out Weapons Runner. Thank you. We'll put this back down to 4. Because Weapons Runner would have never schemed. Thank you. All right, so we have 6 life. Like, I like the idea of Sync, but it does not work in this deck. Oh, wait, we can do Search for Shopping Spree. Sure. Yes, let's put a crisis icon just so that we know. All right, let's flip up to Jubilee. All right, let's do Blinding Flash. Let's use an X Gene. No, we're not going to do Blinding Flash. I need to play 3 steps ahead. For each different resource paid, you use to pay for this card. Choose a scheme and remove 2 threat from it. No, I don't like that card either right now. Because what we'll do is we're going to use Cell Phone to thwart for 3 off a Defense Network. Gets rid of the crisis icon. Then we can do 3 steps ahead. Play 3 different cards. to remove 2, 4, 6. So that's 4. We could remove off a shopping spree too. But we have nothing to really. Oh no, wait, we can't do it off a shopping spree. Never mind. So that's 4. That's fine. We could use Jubilee's coat, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Ugh. Okay. And then we're ready up. I don't need another disguise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there's finally Wolverine, who I want to get. This goes up by 2. Claw's going to attack. I'll defend, I guess, for 1, 2. Put weapons right into play. No damage. Deals 1. Melter deals 3. 1, 2, 3. We have no ally. Bad card is Tiger Shark. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. He was stunned. He's not supposed to do 3 to us. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Sorry, chat. That deals damage equal to the amount of threat removed from a scheme? I don't know. Is there? I have no way to thwart. Oh my god. Okay. Let's dump 4 cards for Wolverine. YOLO. Alright, so Wolverine can deal 3 damage to Gun Melter. And then let's ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need my threat removal cards. All right, there we go. Flashes of Light. Grand Finale is fine. Okay. This goes up by 2. I have 5 life left. All right, so we're going to take this hit from Claw. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Ugh, 1, 2, 3. No, we're done. This is going to be 1 damage. We're going to defend this. Yeah, it's going to knock me out. Okay. Okay. I don't mind Jubilee's cards. Her Precon deck is trash. Once again, Precon deck is trash. So many of these cards don't make sense with her. Just so many of them don't make sense. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. That was rough. All right, so what we're going to do is switch things up. So we have her cards. I want to do the Justice build. X-Gene, I think, makes sense with her. We're getting rid of all of her yellow cards. Sync does not make sense with her. Unlikely Duo does. We don't need a bunch of X-Genes. Multi-talented, I like a lot with her deck. Cell phone, no thank you. Okay. Copies of any X-Gene cell phone. Too many copies of things you only need 1 of? I know, right? And he said he was more hyped for Jubilee than Nightcrawler? Yeah. I mean, still am. Still am. 1 play doesn't count. It's not enough to judge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. I may have already pulled out cards. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 40. How do we feel about a 45 card deck? Sync could be +1 for allies. Got it? That's not the right cards. No, I don't think so. Because I don't think a basic ally is you using that power. But I'm not 100% sure. All right, we don't need those copies of Suit Up. We can get rid. No, we'll keep Stepford. Sync is only for a hero. Yeah, makes sense to me. Let's get rid of our double blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 42. All right, let's try 42 card deck. Sync with Venom. That could be interesting. All right, so we threw in some leadership cards, some cheaper allies, and our sidekick deck. We also got X gonna give it to you, Moira, cards that let us flip down more, crew quarters, which will heal us when we flip down. Not heal us when we flip down, but that'd be good. And things to ready us up. I want to ready up Jubilee. No endurance. Yeah, we could do it. We'll just run a big deck. Throw endurance in there. All right, we need defense network, right? A little bit decks, and I know exactly. Where's Giant Zion? I'm not selling you on Jubilee. Okay, it's been one game. Precons have not been good for years. If a precon isn't trash, I'd be surprised. All right. Let's try it again. Who has the strongest precon? Probably Drax. This is also part of my issue with Drax. Is he's the strongest way to play Drax is with the cards that he comes with. I think it's just your skill. Oh, okay. All right, so we have to discard until the minion is discarded. Gang up. Masters of Mayhem. Illegal Arms Factory. Whirlwind. Let's put in the play. All right, let's draw 6. 2, 4, 6. Suit up. Perfect. We can get rid of everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna dump everything else. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Not all what I wanted. That's rough going, chat. All right, we get to put the thing in play. Shopping spree. Wolverine precon, I think did 15 damage one time. Wolverine, I think, has a pretty decent precon. But once you start building him, he's just so strong. All right, so let's play Suit Up, right? We'll use 2 cards. Yeah, to play Suit Up. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally and upgrade that can be attached. Wolverine with Psychic. You didn't draw enough? Did I not? Just redo this. Just redo this. Was I already on hero side? I'm telling you, 1 Red Bull is not enough Red Bull for tonight. It's been a long work day. All right. All right, let's try it again. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Let's hold on to Avengers Mansion and double. Actually, Moira the double. Get 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. 5 and then redrew up to 5. Okay. 5 was stuck in the brain. Professional Marvel Champion streamer? Yeah. I am. All right, so let's look for shopping spree. Put it into play. Just a reskinned Overwatch. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that yet. We'll see. Maybe I'll play at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's use a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's use a double. This is not a hero only card, so we can use an alter ego to play Suit Up. And look for Psychic Wolverine. Okay. All right. I want to use a double with Moira. We have 4 cards. Okay. I'm going to exhaust Jubilee to reduce this by 1. I'm just going to get rid of multi-talented and ready up. Yeah, let's see if we can hang on. All right, so we'll go 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's fine. 1 goes on to here. Claw's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing, so it's up to 3. Whirlwind adds a 4th one. Bad card is attached to Claw, he gains Retaliate. Okay. So first thing I'll do is I'll exhaust Jubilee to do this. Do Shopping Spree. So the player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard pile for an item card and puts it into play. Let's use the sunglasses, right? Let's get the attack one first. Nah, let's do the coat. Let's control the game. Hey Griffin, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. All right, let's flip up. In doing so, we can trigger Moira to draw a card to Suit Up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to play Wolverine, and throw away the last one to play Psychic. D20 is no fun. I could be fun. All right, so Wolverine is going to deal 3 damage to Whirlwind. And then ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Unlikely Duo. Let's go. With our double. Flashes the light to remove threat. Okay, yeah. I think we're good now. All right, so this goes up to 5. Claw's going to attack. Let's take the hit. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2. Its activation damages you. Exhaust your hero. That stinks. So 2 damage. 1, 2. And then we get 2 more damage. 1, 2. Bad card is... Oh, the villain schemes. Come on. 2, 3. Pops this into the next week. All right. So, discard cards until a minion is discarded. All right, Armor Guard comes in with Guard and Tough. That's fine. Guard. Tough. That went well. It's just advance gets you every time, man. Okay, so what we can do is a Flash of Light. So we'll use a double to play Flash of Light to remove 3 threat from a scheme. Done. If we pay it with 2 different resources, we get to confuse an enemy. Now, we did a thwart thing, but we have no other threat to remove, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's do... Let's do Unlikely Duo. Confuse an enemy. We're going to confuse Whirlwind and deal 4 damage to a confused enemy, so we'll just knock out Whirlwind. Because we have Wolverine. Wolverine can take... He's got 6 life now. Pierce through this and deal the 3 damage. Because his attack's game piercing. Now we are going to flip down. When we do, we get to heal 3 damage from Wolverine. So he's now at 1. And then ready up. 2, 4. You got Cyclops out of the trash? I hate Shadow more than Advance. Or a Shadow. I hate Advance more than Shadow. I agree. What's the token on Wolverine? It's his Psychic token. Shows he has +2. He's my little sidekick buddy. My little friend. Alright, this goes away. 1 goes on to here. Claw is confused. Bad card is Weapons Runner. Surges. Of course it does. The villain schemes. For 2 plus nothing. Okay. Okay. What do you have? 5? Okay, let us heal 3. 1, 2, 3. And then heal up Wolverine from side by side. Just by match. Let's flip up. We can use Moira to draw a card. It's a double. Okay, that's cool. So we can play the double to play Utopia. Then we can throw away... Let's throw away 3 cards, Triage and 2 Flash of Lights, because I want side by side, to play Colossus. After the X-Men ally enters play, ready up an X-Men hero. So we're going to ready up ourselves. Colossus comes in with Tough. We only threw away 3 cards, right? Yeah. Might need the madness counters. All right, so what do we have? We only have 1 attack still. So we have 2 threat, though. Or 2 thwarting. Wolverine's going to deal 3 damage. Take out Weapons Runner. That's just... Ugh, that's so weak. I'm going to thwart 2 off of here. Okay, let's ready up. Hold on my side by side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Okay. 1 goes up here. Claw's going to attack. We're going to jump it, go into Colossus with 0, 1, 2. Each exhaust each ally you control. Wolverine's exhausted. So it goes right into my Tough. That's fine. Sonic Boom. Either spend things or exhaust each character you control. We'll exhaust Jubilee. Okay. All right, let's... Oops. Sorry, camera blurry. Camera? There we go. Let's throw away 2 cards. Make sure we're right. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's throw away 4 cards to play Beast. And look for our double. We're just going to hold on to that. Nightcrawler would be the bomb? Quite possibly. Alright, let's then thwart the 2 off of here. And I'm going to flip down. When I change down to Alter Ego, we get to heal Wolverine. And then we'll ready up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1 here. Just going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Got rid of Shadows of the Past. So this goes up to 5. Bad card is... okay. After he attacks and damages a character, stun that character. I'm pretty sure I never did that the last time, but that's alright. Alright, so we need to get rid of that for sure. We could do 1 of each wild or each resource, right? So if we did that, we could get rid of Sound Body, which could be good. Because getting rid of the Retaliate could help a lot. All right, let's flip up and exhaust Moira to draw a card. Multi-talented. Okay. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? We see the Mystic first damage in 2 games upon call. Yeah, right? All right, so I'm going to exhaust a wild and use Plasmoid Energy to get rid of the Retaliate, right? We don't want to deal with this. We should spend 1 of each resource. He still will stun characters, but we'll deal with that a little bit. So now, let's throw away 1, 2, 3 cards. Yeah, let's throw away 3 cards, and X is going to give it to you. We can have 4 allies because of Utopia. So if each of your X-Men allies, if each of your allies have the X-Men trait, increase your limit by 1. So he's going to come into play. I'm going to get to ready myself up. X is going to give it to you and confuse the villain. All right, so then I'm going to exhaust myself and throw away team training to play my sunglasses. So now we finally have good stats. We're finally built out. I think we're good to go now. So X going to thwart the 3. So this is down to 2, right? Easy. Beast is going to deal 2 damage. 1, 2. Colossus will deal 3. 1, 2, 3. And Wolverine will deal 3. 1, 2, 3. Can't confuse and ready yourself, can you? No, so I ready myself through Utopia. So it says after an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Utopia, ready an X-Men character. So yeah, I confused through this, but ready through this. Also, welcome Esteban. All right, and then we'll ready up. Now I feel like we're in control. 1, 2, 3. And we'll be good to go. What should be my next purchase? Hey, Mike, how's it going? You should purchase either. I would start personally, whatever you're interested in, and buy the entire cycle. So if you really like Spider-Man stuff, buy the entire cycle. Or start Rise of Red Skull, go in order. Or if you really like X-Men, start X-Men and then go in order. Pushing out the Austins. Aussies. That's true. You can get rid of the Aussies. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, not 6. Just had a momentary lapse there. All right, so that's 3. Claw's going to attack. X is going to take it. So it's going to be 1, 2. Put weapons on and play engage with you. So that's 2 damage. X gets knocked out. He would also get stunned as well. Oops. Weapons runner is going to deal 1 damage. I'll take the hit. And we go 2 back guards. D20 cheating as always? Never. Radioactive, man. Claw's Vengeance. Claw attacks you if the attack deals damage. Place 1 threat in the main scheme. So we're going to have Colossus take this hit. So it's going to be 1, 2. Give the villain tough status. That's fine. 2 damage. Knocks out Colossus. The attack does do damage, so we place 1 threat in the main scheme. Colossus out. Okay. Alright. We do have a multi-talented. I don't know why that was exhausted. Which I think we're going to run. Yeah. Let's dump 3 cards from 3 different resources to play multi-talented. All right. So we used each resource. Okay. So first fist, deal 2 damage to enemy. Done. Mental, remove 2 threat. Done. And then heal 2 damage. Done. Now, this is an attack, so we can use our sunglasses. We use 3 different resources, so we can deal 3 damage. 2, 3. Then we can also do Jubilee's coat and remove 3 threat. Or 3 threat. We will then what's he at? 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's have Wolverine deal 3 damage and Beast knock himself out, dealing the last 2. And take out Radioactive Man. Now again, Wolverine's not knocked out because he has the +2. Let's exhaust Jubilee to give myself endurance. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to flip down. And then ready up. One flipping down, Wolverine gets to heal 3. Draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's hard getting her there. It takes a little bit, for sure. But yeah, I think we're hanging in. Well, the one thing I would do, hold on, wait, I'll do this in a second. So far, the one thing I would do so far is build out Wolverine more. He needs to be built out a bit more. And maybe that's it. I would just take out some of the basic stuff, like Stepford you probably don't need. Crew quarters I would like. Some of the cheaper X-Men stuff I don't think I need. I think if when we redo this deck, I'll do it that way. All right, so confused. Bad card is the Immortal Claw. Gets 10 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 should be up to. This comes in with 3. Okay. My turn. All right, so what I'll do is I'm going to throw a Stepford to play Crew Quarters. So we are Alter Ego. What's nice about this is we can exhaust Crew Quarters and heal 1 damage from an Alter Ego. Oh, wait, we're already at full health. So we don't do that yet. No, then we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. I was thinking we could heal Wolverine. I don't know why I thought that. Brain not functioning. All right, let's flip up. Use Moira to draw a card. Side by side. Okay, cool. So I can then don't work on Deadpool. I don't know off the top of my head. It might, but I have no idea. That's how little I played Deadpool. Okay, let's do. I have 2 threat. Let's remove 2 threat off of Immortal Claw. Yeah, 2 threat off of Immortal Claw brings it down to 1. Wolverine is going to now have 3 total damage. I have 6 life. Pierce the tough and deal 3 damage. 2, 3. Yeah, I want to stack Wolverine more. All right, let's use a double to play side by side. So ready your sidekick and your hero. We're going to heal 1 from each. I don't have any damage, but I think I can still do that. I think that's fine. So we'll do side by side. Pretty sure we can. We should have to do everything before the arrow and as much after the arrow. And we have a target, so I think we're okay. What's it? 3 life. Okay, so we'll exhaust this to remove Immortal Claw, bring his life down by 10. So he's got 1 life left. Then let's throw away 2 cards to play Forge. After Forge enters play, exhaust Utopia so we can ready myself up. And then we can search your deck and discard pile for an X-Men or X-Force support. I don't know if I have one. X-Force support. X-Men support. X-Men support. Add it to your hand. Okay, cool. Then let's do. Oh, wait, did we play? Oh, no, we played side by side. That's right. All right, so he has 1 life left. So let's do 1 damage with Forge to knock Claw into the next stage. In doing so, we get to put Immortal Claw into play. Searching character for Immortal Claw. Okay, so it comes in with 28 health because of Immortal Claw. We're going to dump 2 cards to play, throw away X-Jet and Triage to play Firecracker and deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we didn't do 2 different resources. We can use the Sunglasses to deal 1 damage for each 1 resource. Okay, cool. I'm going to thwart 2 off of Immortal Claw. Brings us down to 1. And then Wolverine can deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suit up. Suit up. Oh, okay, this is a terrible hand. All right, this goes up to 3. Claw's going to attack. Forge is going to take the hit. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, and it stuns him as well. That's fine. Bad card is the Masters of Evil. Okay. First, we have to put 1 here. This comes in with 3. We have to discard cards from the encounter deck until the Masters of Evil minion is discarded and put that minion in play engaged with the first player. Okay. So you have 10 life left, basically. I think we're going to have to flip down, unfortunately. All right. Masters of Evil. There we go. All right. Tiger Shark. Okay. So let's dump 2 cards to play team training. So all my allies get +1 health. Wolverine's going to thwart for 1. And get rid of Immortal Claw. He's done at 10 health. I am then going to thwart for 2 off of here. He's down to 1. Wait. Oh, these are both suit up and whatever. Okay. That's not great. All right. I'm going to flip down. Yeah, I think I'm going to flip down. Get rid of suit up and ready up. I'm going to hang in there. See if this works. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. If we survive, we should be fine, but I don't really know. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4. No, I think we're going to lose, actually. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we lost. Okay. We lost. We just have to refine this deck a little bit. We've lost in the flip down, but I needed to do something because we were about to get hit for a lot, and it wasn't going to work well. Ugh. Okay. Jubilee trash. She is struggling. She's struggling a lot, surprisingly. Maybe not surprisingly. Tapping to exhaust. Takes you a while, that's all. Well fought. Thanks. Okay. I'm going to try getting rid of multi-talented. Let's get rid of crew quarters. All right. So why you never build out now? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that a Justice side scheme? This one? No, shopping spree. It's the only one. Def Switch, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 37. Why does 10 feel so much more than 9? Dude, it's crazy the difference. It's absolutely insane. All right, I want to look for a Wolverine upgrade to put on. Danger Room. Maybe Reinforced Suit. Maybe Inspired. All right. Yeah, so initial impression. She's super squishy. All right, her precon is trash, right? Let's just get over that. Precon's trash. It's kind of what we expect at this point. She is super squishy. I feel like we're there in the sense that she can stun and confuse super easily. If she's playing a stalwart enemy, I don't know how that works, to be honest, to be completely honest. But playing a regular enemy that you can stun and confuse, I think is like key for her. I feel like she relies on it a lot, so we kind of have to like make sure you get the right cards at the right time, sort of thing. It's not bad as a solo player. I feel like we just haven't figured out the deck yet for her. You know what I mean? I feel like we're getting there. But I needed, okay, so Wolverine with sidekick, we need him to be more stacked. For sure. For sure. Especially if we're going to lean into that whole thing. So I think now that we're going to stack him a little bit better, I'm more interested in this try. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We'll try this 40 card deck and see how this goes. So yeah, I don't hate her or anything. She's not like blowing my mind on things. I think she's fine so far. Yeah. I wonder how that would play, or maybe you already played that deck and I just didn't see it. No, you were seeing the first aspect I tried with her is this one. Why is this camera struggling so much tonight? There we go. Wolverine Voltron, basically. Deck changes are just some upgrades to Wolverine. And we'll see how this goes. Or upgrades for Wolverine. And taking out some of the other stuff. Alright, let's give this a try. If it does well, then we'll talk about the deck. 2, 4, 6. Alright, X, flash of the light, shopping spree can go in the trash. Double stays. That might be good. The rest of this can go in the trash. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards in the trash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. We got Suit Up. So let's do a double to play Suit Up to get Wolverine and Psychic. And I'm pretty sure just shut me. Dude, her obligation is rough. Like, it is really rough. I'm not 100% sure how you deal with it. All right, let's flip up to Jubilee. Oh, shoot. We never did the minion. There we go. Guard tough. It's just an extra resource. Yeah, but it starts on the table. I also thought it started in your hand, and it doesn't, which is a real shame. All right, let's flip up. Do flashlight to confuse an enemy. I also just realized flashlight's 2 different resources. Okay, sorry. Let's use a Uncanny X-Men and one of our flashes of light to use a flash of light, remove 3 threat. Gets rid of that. And we use 2 different resources so we can confuse Claw. And then I'm going to just ping off the tough. All right, let's ready up. We'll get rid of Inspired for now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my God. No, okay, I'm redoing this. This is not going to go well. Hold on, we need to think of this better. I almost do need to stay down. If you use Wolverine, you need to stay down in the Suit Up. Ugh, okay. I have to think of that now. Yeah, Wolverine's really expensive to do the Suit Up thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try Suit Up one more time. And see how this goes. I don't even know if that's the right play with her. Even with the double and the mulligan, it didn't help us. And you can't flip up then. I need 2 doubles is what I really need. Allies to live, kind of awkward. Yeah. All right. So, sorry, we should be face down. Actually, let's shuffle this one more time. Yeah, she's in a really weird spot. I can't quite put my finger on it. And you can't use normal doubles with her because it's not going to help her cards, but it can help everything else you play. Did you lose? No, I didn't like the way that hand started. All right. Shadow gone. Radioactive man. Okay. So 2, 4, 6. Now, let's see what we got going on. It's just a terrible start. I'm going to dump all 6 of these cards. Keith M, thank you for the gifted sub, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. 2, 4, 6. All right, so we dumped 6 cards. We'll draw 6 more. All right, Sidekick, side by side. Okay, this is a terrible starting hand. All right, let's just try it, I guess. We'll do 2. Oh, sorry. We should look for the thing. Shopping spree. All right, so we threw away 2 to play the coat. I'm going to exhaust to remove 1 off of here. And then I'm going to chuck all 3 of these cards. It's just ready up, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got suit up with a double at least. And have another double. So that's good. Okay, I think we're on the right track then. So this is going to be, oops, 1 here. It's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Brings us up to 5. And Radioactive Man pops this for 6. Okay, cool. Now that this comes in, we discard cards until a minion. Okay, it's Melter. He would scheme for 1. Bad card is... okay, we got Sonic Converter every single time, which is borderline amazing. All right, I'm going to exhaust Jubilee to remove Shopping Spree. And then we'll get our sunglasses into play. Okay. So now we can use a double to play suit up. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally and upgrade. So we want Psychic. And we want Wolverine. Philly will take a turn with Nightcrawler? I have no idea. The way that things are going now, I'm not going to hold my breath. All right, let's flip up. We'll use a double 2, 3, 4 to play Wolverine. We're going to throw away a card to play Wolverine. Get 2 extra health. Maybe this is a good move. Maybe it's not. Wolverine's going to deal 3 damage onto Melter. Ah, shoot. Melter's going to deal 3 damage. He's going to knock out Wolverine. I don't think it's going to work. I feel like no matter what I do, Wolverine is just too expensive with Sidekick. Bishop and Magic were amazing. No idea what happened. Bobby and Jubilee seemed difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. All right. I'm dumping the Sidekick idea. I don't think this is going to work. I think it's too expensive. Which is really a shame because it feels like the thing I should use that for. Pretty sweet looking aggression deck. Sure, we can look at it. Bit for you to play him out. Yeah, I mean, I get that you want to probably build out, but even so, it never feels like I control the board state long enough in order to do it. Like, it takes away an entire, basically 2 rounds. And I feel like I just can't get anything with him. I don't know. All right. What do we got? Okay. Endurance, XG, and XG. Okay. Unlikely duo? No. Okay. All of us? Yes. X-Jet, yes. Forge, no. Moira, no. X, yes. Next 6 activations, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. When you do that, it works great. The problem is getting to that point. Endurance, yes, right? Yeah. Okay. X-Gene? No, X-Gene, yes. That I do agree with. I think X-Gene makes a lot of sense for there. All right, Beak. I think Beak's in a different deck. Was Beak with Iceman? Yeah. Ah, shoot. If we ban the word resource, no, it would not help. I probably won't listen to it. All right. Let's get Ironheart. And Nicholas. Multi-talented is back in. Yeah, multi-talented with the basic grays could be good. All of us. Home technique. Why 3 copies? Feels like overkill, but okay. Full body charge and melee. Melee. I'm doing shoot, I have to find that card. I'm doing the one that was put in chat. Shoot. I don't know where that card is. What who came with full body charge? Magic did. Okay, thank you. There we go. And Sunfire. I think that's everything. So it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. What am I missing? Oh, martial prowess. Upgrade. There we go. Okay. Okay. Sabretooth today got steamrolled by the Brotherhood. That's rough, dude. Alright, so let's try this deck from Villain Theory and see how this goes. Hate Sabretooth? I don't mind Sabretooth. I get the hate for him, but I really don't mind him. Alright, shuffle this up. Sabretooth is just too much of a slog. Also, Keith, hopefully I said thank you for the gifted sub, dude. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be good. 2, 4, 6. Before we do that, we gotta flip this over. See what the ally is. Hand, grounded, and shadow pass, both gone. All right, weapons run is put into play, so surge does not happen. Okay. We have a hone technique, which I guess I want, and the sunglasses, which I guess I want. So we'll throw away, and I kind of want Ironheart too. So we'll dump 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Look for shopping spree. Oh, it's on the bottom. Demon knows. All right, we're gonna try to stay down for a turn. See if we can do that. Let's get rid of 2 cards to play Ironheart. Draw a card. We'll use a double and Flash of Light to play Hone Technique. We use the wilds and the mental as well. So, okay, and we'll exhaust this to remove 1 threat. Who's your all-time favorite X-Men? Also, welcome, Austin. Probably Wolverine, realistically. All right, we'll thwart 1 off a defense network. And then we'll ready up. We'll hold on to the sunglasses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1 goes on to here. Claw's gonna scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. This is starting off strong already. Whirlwind comes into play. Whirlwind's gonna throw it for 1. Bad card is Weapons Runner, who's going to surge into Alter Ego. Claw heals 4. If no damage was healed this way, he gains surge. And Armor Guard comes in. Okay, cool. Things are going well. Okay. Okay. Let's exhaust to get rid of shopping spree. In doing so, we can look for a thing. Need melee here? We need a new life. Put the code into play. Flip up. All right, let's dump 2 cards for the sunglasses. I think that's the longer play, better, whatever. Playing Vinthay's deck. Amen. Let's throw away 2 cards to play Beak. After you play Beak from your hand, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each X-Men ally you control. So we control 2, so we'll remove 2 from Defense Network. Like Collector. Alright, so Beak then can deal a damage to Weapons Runner, I guess. And then we will ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, you're right. Shoot. It was not each X-Men character. It was each X-Men ally. Okay, thank you. Tough? I'm not worried about the tough right now. I would have a melee at least. Okay, this goes up by 1. Beak is going to take the hit off a Claw, so Claw is going to attack for 0. Only 1. Every time it works out that way, I swear. Alright, we'll take a damage. Take 2. Take 1. Take 1. Bad card is Melter. Okay. Why wouldn't it be? Why not, right? Why not Zoidberg? All right, so we can melee with Hone Technique, right? This is our play. So let's throw away 3 different resources to play melee. Now, when you play an aggression attack event, yes. If you pay for that using a mental resource, yes. Increase the amount of damage that event deals by its printed cost, so which is 3. So it's 6, 6, and then yeah, 3 with this. So 6, 6, and then we'll use the what is it? Sunglasses deals 3 damage. We'll use that to take out weapons runner. That's fine. I will then thwart the last one off defense network to get that down. 2. And then we'll ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Aggression feels so much better. All right, this goes up by 1. Claw's going to attack. Ironheart's going to take the hit. So it's going to be 0. If the activation deals damage to you, it won't. So it knocks out Ironheart. All right, 2 damage. I'll take the hits. Bad card is Illegal Arms Factory with 3. How's Jubilee going? It's going. I think that's safe to say. Yeah, so multi-talented is going to be a big card here. We're going to use Power on All of Us and throw away a melee. So we have all 3 resources on multi-talented. Okay, so we're going to deal 2 damage to an ally. Or, I'm sorry, 2 damage to an enemy. We'll get rid of Weapons Runner. Remove 2 threat. So this is down to 1. Heal 2. 1, 2. Then we get to attack and thwart. Sorry, I forgot to do that. So the attack deal 3 damage. We'll do it. We'll just take the tough. That's fine. And remove 3 off illegal arms. Baby Treep's a typer. Okay. I am then going to exhaust for a while and throw a multi-talented to play Sunfire. Sunfire can then deal 2 damage to the armored guard. And we have 4 life, so we can ready up. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doubles 1 resource, not 2 separate. No, so this card, they have ruled that the Power of All of Us doesn't... You don't change the wild into a resource and then double it. What you do is you double the wilds and you can change the wilds into whatever you want, right? So I would double 2 wilds and then I can make 1 a mental and 1 strength or whatever. So you can split them however you want. 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Well, at least we got a double for X. Yeah, it was something that was like ruled on much later on because people were super confused about it for the longest time, which makes sense. It's not intuitive because that's how I used to play. You have to change it and then double it. All right, so we put 1 in there. Sunfire is going to take this hit from Claw. It's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. And then Armor Guard does the damage. Bad card is Claw's Vengeance. Claw attacks you. We'll defend 2. 1, discard 1 card, ran from your hand. Come on. Didn't clarify the text. I know, right? Isn't that great? Oh, God, we lost our double. We had to get rid of 1 because of Claw's Vengeance. Or because of Radioactive Man. Sorry. Okay. Well, we will throw away 3 cards, and X is going to give it to you. And we'll do it to confuse the villain. X then can thwart 3 and bring this other one. Hey, Patty, pleasure. Suns expansion. I think there's a Midnight Suns. Who knows? If it's related to X-Men, it's not going to happen. And she really likes Mutant Education. Interesting. I tried doing a Voltron build on Wolverine. It was not the way to go. But yes, welcome to chat. What am I even doing here, chat? Welcome to chat, man. Patty. I'm going to flip down because he's confused. Already up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, I know a lot of people want Moon Knight stuff. Or not Moon Knight, Midnight Suns. This goes up by 1. Confused. Schemes for 0. A bad card is each Master Mayhem minion attacks the hero is engaged with. There is none. So we get to search the encounter deck and discard pile for Masters of Mayhem. Whirlwind, I think, is the one we want. All right. X goes away. X is not going to give it to you. Okay. Let's flip up. All right, Mike, take care, man. Appreciate hanging out. Actually, before we flip up, let's throw away a firecracker to put in an X gene. All right, then we're going to flip up. We're going to use a double, 2, 3, and exhaust for 4 to play Nicholas. Draw 3 cards. We get a bad card. Let me shuffle this up. I got so much health. All right, so not great, Bob. Yeah, we'll use a double to play Firecracker. We'll deal 4 damage here. And stun him. Then we can use the sunglasses. We paid using 2 resources. So we can take out Armor Guard. Don't need this. And then Nick can thwart 2. Going nuclear? Yes, it is. It is. All right, we'll hold on to this and then ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do a full body charge. Could be sweet. Yeah, we could. Thank you. All right, this goes up by 1. Claw's going to attack Nick. 3, 4. Knocks out Nick. He is stunned. 2 bad cards. First one is Armor Guard. Okay. Tough. And a guard. Second one is the Immortal Claw. Okay. Okay. Now, full body charge would deal 8 damage to the enemy. Allow us to gain overkill. Interesting. We could do a ton of damage. We can overkill Whirlwind and just decimate him, right? So, hold on, let's think about this. We have to use all 4. And it would be 4 different resources, which means the attack would be 12 overkill on the claw. No, you can't guard? Yes, I can. So guard just states I can't attack the villain. I'm not attacking the villain. I'm attacking Whirlwind and I'm overkilling onto claw. So I can do that. So what we should probably do, though, is attack. Really? Yeah. Yeah, you can. So what I could do is attack with Jubilee here, just like a normal attack. Overkill Whirlwind, push onto this, deal a ton of damage. Use her glasses to take out the armor guard. How long ago should I learn it? It's not intuitive, so don't worry about it. And then do we flip down? I mean, that's gonna pop though, so we can't really flip down. Yeah, YOLO. Okay. So we're going to attack. Take off the top. Dump 4 cards with 4 different resources. We paid printed costs. That's 4. So that's 12 damage. So 1, 2 on here, 10 on the claw. Brings out 12. Knocks this out. Then we can use these sunglasses. We used 4 different resources, so we can take out armor guard. The question is, do we take the defend or do we flip down? So it's going to go up to 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we can't flip down, so we have to just stay up. Ugh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flash of light, multi-talented, melee, double. Okay. At least we have the confused card, so we can maybe pop down soon. 2 under here. Claw's going to attack. We're going to defend for the 2. So we don't get hit too bad. 0 plus 0. Let's go. Lots of zeros. Defended for no reason, but that's okay. Tiger Shark comes in. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting there. All right, so let's throw away melee and use xgen to play flashes of light. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Get rid of Motor Claw. Brings him down to 2 life. 2 different resources so we can confuse the enemy. Let's confuse Claw. What was that? A thwart card? So we can do this. We move 2 threat off of here because we use 2 different resources. Okay. Then, actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Take that back. We're going to dump a double and a hone technique. So it's 3 different resources for multi-talented. So deal 2 damage to the enemy. Done. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Done. Heal 2. 2. Done. Then we can do 3 from here. Clears that. 3 from here brings us up to 5. I don't want to flip him yet. And then we're going to flip down. And then we're going to ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need allies. Hey. 2 double reds. Perfect time to get it. Yo, do we just get Wolverine for funsies? Turn was a game saver. That was really good. We needed that. Multi-talented is definitely a card you need with her. I think it makes a lot of sense. And I think the gray doubles, the power in all of us, make a lot of sense as well. Confused. Skins by 1. Bad card is... Actually, hold on. This stays on the table. This goes up by 1. Are we just pulling all the advances tonight? Advance the troll. All right, schemes for 2. Put weapons around and play engage with you. All right, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, card is super strong. For sure. Let's now flip up to Jubilee. I'm going to use xgen and throw away a red wild to play Flash of Light, remove 3 threat from a scheme to 3, and we get to confuse an enemy. We'll confuse Claw. That was a thwart card, so we could do our thwart thing to remove more threat. Perfect. I'm going to dump 2 cards to play Beak. I'm just going to chill. Should give him an extra boost card on the scheme activation. No, I don't need to make this tougher for me. All right, Beak is going to deal 1 damage to Tiger Shark. Knock him out. We're going to deal 2 damage to Weapons Runner. Knock him out. We'll hold on to the red double. Yeah. I mean, it's a card 3, 4, 5. Grand Finale is interesting. It's a card that you run... like the sharpshooter card, right? Doesn't really work for a ton. Multi-talented, yeah. 2 on there. Claw's gonna attack. Beak is gonna take the hit. It's gonna be 0, 2 damage on the Beak. We have 5 life. I do think we flip down and then we start pushing. Armor guard. Gird. I want to like Grand Finale here, but it just doesn't make sense. So let's throw away a double to play Sunfire. Let's throw away 2 cards to play Martial Prowess. Nah, let's not do that. Let's throw away Martial Prowess to play Endurance. 1, 2, 3. We're going to ping the Tough off. Sunfire is going to deal 2 damage onto Armor Guard. And then we're going to flip down and ready up. I'm going to hold on to Grand Finale. I don't know why. 3, 4, 5, 6. I know, right? All right, full body charge is fine. Whatever. 2. Confused. Schemes for 0. Bad card is... This card gains Surge. Okay. Warrior Reveal, change to alter ego, already there. So response, after you play a Jubilee event, remove this card from the game. Ugh, this is such a bad card for us. Okay. So, I'm going to flip up. As an additional cost to change the hero form for your turn, you must spend 2 resources of any type. All right, we'll spend these 2. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to play a Jubilee event. We'll use X-Gene and throw away Firecracker to play a Firecracker. Actually, no. Before we do that, we're just going to attack and take out the Armor Guard. And then we're going to do that. Deal 4 damage. Knocks him out. And then that stuns him. Same type. Wait, did I mess up something? Oh my god, you have to play the same type. Hold on, we have it somewhere. We'll throw away, hold on to X, and we'll throw away multi-talented. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did we play with this then? Grounded is a terrible card. Hold on, wait. What did we throw away with that? All right, so we threw away a Firecracker to play a Firecracker. There we go. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I'm missing a card. No, that's not right. Hold on. What did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had these 6 cards. So I got rid of full body and multi-talented to flip up. Then we're going to play a Firecracker, use the xgen and the Firecracker. Okay. So I have these 2 cards left. We deal 4 damage, which knocks out Claw, and we get to stun him as well. Now, next Claw comes in with, whatchamacallit? A bad card. This gets thrown away. Right? After you play Jubilee event. Yeah, we did that. Alright, so Immortal Claw is now in play. Now, he gets 28 life. Is it removed from the game? Oh, yeah, it is removed from the game. Okay, cool. Now, stun the enemy. We did the attack, so we can do this. It was 2 different resources, so it's 2 damage. Oof. I need to now... Hang on. So it's 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's have Sunfire remove 1 threat off of here just to keep that down because this is going to be bad. Get rid of this. You'll get retaliated on? For what? Wait, what hit me with retaliate? There's nothing with retaliate, right? Him? He doesn't have retaliate. Oh, no, it's all good. I was making sure I wasn't being blind about something. Yeah, his 1 attachment gives it to him. Yeah, sorry, my camera also keeps messing up. All right. X can be good. Let's throw away grand finale. All right, let's ready up. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, me too, right? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. Double. Good. Good. Token is stunned. Sorry. All right, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6. He is stunned. Bad card is... Okay, when revealed... for the encounter, discard cards from the encounter deck until a master minion is discarded. Okay. Cool. Radioactive Man, which is like the worst one. Advance with Steel Chair. All right, let's... All right, let's do the Power in All of Us and Ironheart. Actually, no, let's exhaust Jubilee. And the Power in All of Us, the play X going to give it to you. We're going to use our thing to ready up Jubilee. And he comes into play. X can remove 3 off of here. So that brings him down by 10. So he's down to 16 life. I did 2 damage? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so he's down to 16. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Then we can use X-Gene and throw away Ironheart to play Flash of Light. Remove 3 threat, brings us down to 3. Oops. 2 different resources. Yes, we get to confuse an enemy. We gotta confuse Claw because we're getting advance all day. Now we did do 2 on that, so we get to exhaust this to remove 2 off of this. That's down to 1. Okay. Melee, I guess we'll hold on to. So let's deal 2 damage onto Claw. 1, 2. Actually, we could flip down. to be good for melee? Yeah, it would be. If we flip down, Claw's confused. This is going to go up a bit. He's just going to scheme 1. I don't want to lose a card from Radioactive, man. Yeah, all right. So we didn't do anything yet with this, right? Let's just remove the last 3. I don't think we did anything with that yet. Let me double check. Yeah, we haven't done anything with that. So yeah, so we'll remove that last one. Okay, hold on the melee. We'll ready everything up. 2, we got full body charge. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra bad card. The double advance. I know, right? So if we can play full body charge, we win. Yeah, we'll win. We just need to not lose. As they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This goes up by 3. 1, 2, 3. He's confused. Schemes for 1. This goes up to 4. 2 bad cards. All we need is not an advance. Sonic Boom. Either spend this or exhaust each character you control. We can exhaust each character we control. That is fine. No advance. Weapons Runner. Okay. Now it surges. It's fine. Discard 1 card random from your hand. Son of a gun. Third one done. Don't be full body charge. Okay, it's a melee. That's fine. All right, we lose X. Okay. So I think we're good now, right? I think now we just do the old win Rocky win. So we flip up to Jubilee. Full body charge. We're going to use strength, mental, energy, wild. So that's 4 different things to play full body charge. So that will be 8 damage. Nothing has guard. So it'll be 8 damage on the claw. And then we used a mental resource. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then after doing it, we can use our sunglasses. We use 4 different resources. So deal 1 damage to an enemy for each different resource type to pay for the event. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. Holy cow. It really feels like she can't control the board at all. Finally, I know. Holy cow. That was rough. That was really rough with her. So I like the whole sunglasses and the coat thing. I like how that works. I think it's pretty cool and how it works with like the different resources you pay and whatever. So, yes, the classic comic accurate Jubilee throwing herself. I know, right? So yeah, I like how that works a lot. I just feel like I can't control anything ever. It feels rough to control things. I don't know. But I will say, like, Blinding Flash, is there only one of these in her deck? Yeah, there's one. This card is bonkers good. Bonkers good. And being able to, like, stun and confuse and, like, just control the board state. Full marks for Villain. Yeah, it's a fun deck. I feel like I didn't need all those hone techniques. That might be the only thing I'd change. Everything else makes 100% sense. I know it's an important card, but like we could have waited a bit. So like a C+ hero. All right, later, Austin. Getting it early is important. Is it though? Did we really need it that early? I feel like we used it 3 times. Slightly better stun and confuse. However, she also wants to play into events when she needs an ally. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. it just doesn't feel great playing her. It feels rough. It feels really rough and clunky. Yeah. Like Wolverine just feels like we can't make Wolverine work, which is a shame. Multi-talented, you have to run with her, I feel like. Firecracker, like 2 for 4 damage is just not enough damage. And I guess stunning the enemy is fine. Again, as long as we don't have whatever out there. But have you used her as a resource generator once? Yeah, we used her as a resource generator a few times. But even readying her up, like, it just didn't work out great. I think the designer went with the Miles route with the status control, but somewhere in the line it got lost. Yeah. Like, the idea is cool with the status control of being able to confuse on Flash of Light and Firecracker stuns the enemy. Like, there's a lot of stun and confuse options in there. Just feels off. Something feels off. Okay, so wait. Let me try something really quick. I want to do. Let's try something slightly different, right? Let's lean into the whole. She needs just allies, right? Let's just say that's all she needs in life is allies. And multi-talented. I want to try something. Oops, we don't like that. I want to go, back to leadership. Actually, yeah, I want to go. Okay, this is what we're gonna. Let's run make the call. And let's run cheap allies. Her stats are so low. Dude, she's so low. Squirrel Girl, hashtag nut punch. Maria Hill. Hawkeye. Pixie. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Five, 36, 37, 38, 39, no, 38. And that's the clarity purpose in there. All right, let's try some. Let's try some one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 39, 40. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do cheap allies and make the calls. Right? Let's just use blocks constantly. Be somewhat fun. She's just too weak. I mean, Leon, was it you saying it that she's this wave's Hawkeye? Yeah. Because if this works really well in leadership, that's just Hawkeye. We're playing Hawkeye. I just heard you whisper squirrel. Also, welcome, BD. Also, welcome, Bailey. All right, so 3. Let's. There's one last time. I feel like we can't even get a handle on Claw. Claw is like the most okayest villain, and like we are not getting a handle on him. Which means I prefer Hawkeye to Strange, just not by much. All right, let's try this again. Whoa, we're not disparaging. We're just trashing him. Radioactive man. Two-handed? No, thank you. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Cheap ally build. Oh, look. Shopping spree. Sunglasses we'll keep. Actually, we probably keep too. And we'll dump the other 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is better than Hulk? No one's better than Hulk. All right, let's flip up to Jubilee. Let's dump Beak and multi-talent. I'm sorry. Before I do that, let's actually throw away Beak to play X-Gene before I forget. Then we'll flip up. Let's dump 2 cards to play Maria Hill. It's going to let us draw a card. It's Pixie. We can exhaust to generate a resource and throw away Pixie to get our sunglasses. Maria Hill can thwart 2 off a defense network. All right, let's ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our coat. There's Nicholas Fury. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, I don't want to get rid of the coat. Oh, I guess we don't have to. Okay. Played him in the D20. Played again. We just did recently. All right. So Maria Hill's going to take the hit. So it's going to be 5 damage. Flashback to the beginning of this game. Radioactive Man does 1 damage to me. Oh, wait. But I'm going to have to discard 1 card ran from my hand. So this will screw up the whole Nick Fury play. Oh, it's our coat, too. Okay. Cool. Bad card is... Has the Sidekick build worked? No. Sidekick build was an absolute mess. Absolute mess. All right, so we're going to play Nick. We're going to dump 3 cards and exhaust Jubilee for the wild resource. And draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Squirrel Girl. She didn't have to exhaust generate resource like Venom only take a damage. I feel like she can't even take the damage, though. Just wreck her. We're going to throw away 2 cards to play Squirrel Girl. It's going to deal 1 damage to everyone. Hashtag Nut Punch. All right. Squirrel Girl can thwart the 1 off a defense network. Nicholas can deal 2 damage on the radioactive man. Let's stay up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wait, now with the rules change, after radioactive man attacks you, I think they now target your allies and your identity, right? So even if my ally blocks radioactive man, I still have to discard? Oh, come on. I'm getting like the worst shuffles in the world. What happened in the going nuclear game? We won. We did win that. Nick Fury is going to block. So 0, 1, each exhaust each ally. Okay. 1 damage to Nicholas Fury. The radioactive man is going to deal a damage. 1. Yeah, her stat line is just not good. Like, she boosts up to a 2/2/2, and okay, we lost one of her doubles, which is just not enough. 2 damage here. 1, 2. Each master minion. Okay, they each damage me, so it's 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3, and we discard another card at random. Third one down. Oh, look, it's another double. All right, we lost Nick. Going great, Bob. Yeah, defense would have helped. A lot of things would have helped. Just a lot of things. So we had double and rapid response to play the X-Jet. Let's thwart the 1 and pop down. And then ready up. 2, 4, 6. Finally, Hawkeye. All right. This goes up by 1. It's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. Okay. 2 more. So that's 6 total. Let's go until a minion comes into play. Tiger Shark's going to scheme for 1. Bad card would be Alter Ego Claw heals 4. Okay, so he does get to heal 1. Cool. Okay, we have 2 life. Yeah, so you would still be us. So Radioactive Man, even defended with an ally, would still affect us. Okay. Oh wait, sorry. I put the 1 on the wrong thing. Okay. Okay. Let's exhaust the heal. 1, 2, 3. Flip up. I'll use the X-Jet and one of her make the calls to play Ironheart so we can draw a card. Blinding Flash. All right, so what we can do with Blinding Flash, at least, is we're going to dump 3 cards. Yeah, with 3 different resources. So choose 3 different enemies. And we're going to get to stun and confuse 3 different enemies. I mean, this is by far our best card. Confuse. Actually, let's do... Actually, yeah. Confuse. Stun. And then superpower. Okay. So, Ironheart can deal 1 damage. Squirrel Girl can deal 1 damage. All right. Squirrel Girl gets knocked out. Hold on the Firecracker and we'll ready up. Sucking the life out of me. Oh my god, these bad hands are sucking the life out of my... God. Okay. 1 goes here. Stunned. Put it there. Stunned. Whirlwind's going to deal 2 damage. I'm going to take it. 1, 2. Bad card is... I'm feeling schemes. He's confused, so he doesn't scheme. Okay. Now we're going to use... Oops, extra should be right. We're going to use one of our better cards with multi-talented. Right? This is the one time things will work out slightly in our favor. So let's use 3 wilds to play multi-talented. So we can now deal 2 damage to enemy, remove 2 threat from scheme, and heal 2. So this will go up to 5. Remove 2 threat, heal 2. 1, 2. We get to trigger the glasses. We use 3 different resources, and we're going to do that onto Radioactive Man. So he's at 6. All right. Then we can use X-Jet and the power on all of us, which is 2 wild resource. Deal 4 damage to enemy. We're going to deal to this one, and we're going to get to stun that enemy. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Your draws have been atrocious, and you're bad. But still, I know, right? All right, so we're going to deal 2 damage. Take out Whirlwind. Ironheart's going to deal damage. Take out Radioactive Man. Ironheart gets knocked out. We're going to flip. Did we flip up this turn? One, two, three, four, five. No. We were on hero side. Okay, so we'll flip down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were on hero side when we drew up. Yeah, we've been on hero side for a little while. Okay, ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Okay. Seems like you really need both her glasses and jacket, but with Ant-Man and Hawkeye, we've already learned needing just one upgrade can be rough. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This goes up by 1. She's going to scheme for 2. Put Weapons Runner in. So that's now up to 3. Confused. Schemes for 1, which is 4. All right, 2 bad cards. All right, first bad card is Cause Vengeance. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Good. Why wouldn't we? Pay for a hero event and use the double. I don't know math. No, I use multi-talented, right? Mansion Gun. Exhaust each character. Okay, we'll just exhaust. No, I don't think I did, but I don't fully remember, to be honest. Okay. Let's flip up. No, you're good. You're good. All right, we want to play Morrow, so we'll use X-Jet and probably Beast because we can't really use them to play Morrow. Deal 2 damage to enemy after enters play. That's gone. All right, cool. Let's dump Grand Finale and X-Gene to play Flash of Light to remove 3 threat. Confuse the enemy because we use 2 different resources. Okay. Morrow can deal 2 damage or something. I don't know. Shopping spree wasn't as restrictive as it is. She might be fun. Shopping spree just, it feels weird. It all feels. Yeah, I'll get into my thoughts at the end of this. She just feels weird, man. She feels weird. We'll hold on to endurance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This goes up by 1. Morrow could take the hit, so it's going to be 0, 4. And he's stunned. Bad card is Masters of Evil is going to attack us. We'll just take the hit for 3. Nah, we'll defend 2. 1, or oops, did too much damage. 1. After Tiger Shark attacks, give him a tough status. Okay. Let's use the X-Jet and Rapid Response to play Maria Hill. Let's just draw a card. Finally, we got our coat. Let's dump 2 cards to play Ironheart. Draw us a double. Thank you. Use a double to play the coat. All right, we finally got our coat, which is like massive for us. Ironheart's going to ping the tough off of Tiger Shark. Actually, there's no sense in doing that. I'm going to deal 1 damage to Claw. Maria Hill will deal or remove 2 threat. All right, let's ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. X double. Okay, multi-talented. Squirrel girl. Hashtag nut punch. Okay. All right. 1 here. Ironheart's going to take this hit. It's going to be 0, but 0. Tiger Shark's going to hit Maria Hill and gains a tough, but he already has 1. Bad card is, excuse me. The villain attacks you. Of course he does. So let's defend against this. For 0, put this into play, deals damage, doesn't deal damage. Okay. So let's do X-Jet and Flash of Light to play Squirrel Girl. Deal 1 damage to everything. So 1, 1. Then we could throw away all of this to play multi-talented, right? Gray double and X to play multi-talented. So that's 1 of each resources. What does the S stand for in Shadow of the Past? Stands for Shadow of the Past. If you're like everyone else, though, it stands for Shadows. All right, so deal 2 damage will take care of Tiger Shark. Remove 2 threat, heal 2 damage. 1, 2. Now, we get to do the coat, which allows us to remove more threat, and the attack, which was 3 different resources. We'll do it on the claw. 1, 2, 3. Then Squirrel Girl will deal 1 damage onto Weapons Runner. All right. I feel like we're finally... Like, I feel like we just took this long. How long was this? 10, 15 minutes? To just get to, like, a spot where we can actually start doing things now. You know what I mean? 2, 4... Like, it felt like we were barely treading water. And at any second, this can all go away. All right. Firecracker damage, firecracker damage. Okay. And this is the other thing that stinks, okay? You get your 2 attacks, and this feels horrible because I can't... Like, I could play both these attacks, but I can't stun the same enemy twice, obviously. So it feels like I'm just wasting half this card on the stats. So then I have to hold the card. Like, getting Firecracker or the other one twice in a row just feels terrible. It's really annoying. And it happens, and you can only use your glasses once. Exactly. Like, what's the other one? Flash of Light, right? Being able to use that is just something crazy. All right, I'm sorry. So 1 on there. Ironheart's going to take the hit. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. At least he's attacking our allies for a lot. Bad card is Armor Guard. Why wouldn't it be? Comes with tough. Okay. Oh, we got 6 life? Okay. Let's do... Squirrel Girl's going to knock herself out, take off this tough. Just to play 1 of her events a turn and rarely more. She's just Hawkeye. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to disagree with you all. Okay. I'm going to play Firecracker. We'll use both of our resource generators, deal 4 damage, take out Armor Guard. And then, like, we can't even stun a different enemy. We have to stun that enemy, which also feels bad. Because, like, you have to use your... You don't have ways to deal damage onto any minions on the board, basically. So, I can't even change my stun to get over the Claw, which is also annoying. At least now I can deal 2 damage onto Claw. So, I guess that's something with the glasses. I'm going to throw away 2 cards to play Triage, which does heal me too, which is nice. And what's he at? 3 life? I don't want to flip him yet. So we'll remove 1 threat. Deal 2 damage. 1, 2. The problem is her having more cards isn't even necessarily helpful. The reason you can't see the bright side is because you're wearing the sunglasses. Welcome, Don't Be Rash. The problem is, like, even with more cards, like, playing all of her attack events isn't, like, a good thing. Like, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't work well. Like, so having massive card draw, yeah, they get the coat and glasses out, like, I guess is a little bit helpful. But it feels like, I don't know. All right, let's ready up. What do we have? 8 life? At least we're healed back up. 4, 5. Again, so we have 2 firecrackers. Playing both of these isn't a good thing. So I literally held a firecracker. I played a firecracker and held a firecracker, and now I'm in the same situation again. Like, this is what feels rough with her. And again, if you had like a minion and you could do 2 to the minion and then 2 to the enemy, like, maybe that's better. But yeah. But not be able to chain attacks? I have no idea. All right, so 1 onto there. Claw. Oh, sorry. Triage is going to take this hit. So 0, 2 damage. Bad card is sound manipulation. Take 2 damage. 1, 2. He heals 2. Of course he does. Okay, first we have to do this. Oh, wait. This got played. This emptied out. Then this goes. Okay. That was everything? I think that was everything, right? Heal 2. Yeah. Okay, that's everything. All right, so let's do Firecracker again. X-Gene, X-Jet. Again, it's 2 different resources, so at least we deal the 4 damage. Knocks him at the next stage. And we get to stun the enemy, which is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. New enemy comes out. Immortal Claw. So he comes in with 28 life. Maybe she's way better in multiplayer. I don't think she would be, though. The problem isn't her strength. Like, usually with solo, like, you tell her better multiplayer, like, they're doing, like, different things on the board. The problem is, even if I was in a multiplayer game right now, I still can't do that twice. You know what I mean? So I don't even think in multiplayer she's necessarily better. All right, sorry. We did the Firecracker. We used 2 different resources so we could do the attack card. So we get to deal 2 damage. 1, 2. Because now, again, with the sunglasses, we can't trigger the sunglasses twice now, which is also, like, detrimental to us. Oh, good. Shopping spree. Let's dump 2 cards to play Beak. After you play Beak from your hand, remove 1 threat from each ally. So we'll do, this will be down to 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Down to 2. We'll thwart 2 off of Immortal Claw, bringing him down to 16 life. Oh, did I get that right the first time? 16? Wow. Good job, D20. Deal 1 damage. Okay. We'll hold on the Firecracker again and ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. At least we got multi-talented, but still, it's just like now I need her big attack. I mean, we can use Firecracker. Okay, actually, this hand will be good because being able to use Firecracker with her 2 resource generators that she doesn't actually have, and then use these 3 cards to play multi-talented, like, this is kind of the thing you have to do with her. Which, like, when that works out, it's fine. But it would have been nice to have her big attack. He's stunned. Bad card is Illegal Arms Factory, so that comes in with 4. Shopping spree should be a double wild. It should be. It would help out so much. All right, so let's use both our energy resources, or both of our resources, to play Firecracker. It's 2 different resources. So we deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we get the stun. So this is where it feels good, right? We're just stunning him over and over and over. We're not dealing with minions. Like, everything is okay now. And then we can use 3 different resources, energy, mental, wild, to play multi-talented. So we get to deal 2 damage to enemy, 2. Remove 2 threat from this scheme to keep this down, and heal 2 from us. Then, since we spent 3 different resources, we can use Jubilee's coat to remove 3 off of here, and their attack to deal 3 more damage. Like, that felt better, right? Being able to do that. In multiplayer, she can prioritize on doing one thing, throwing damage really well, and give you... Can she, though, Zom Quixote? I feel like I can't... Like, if you do a second attack, though, let's say, you can't trigger your sunglasses twice. And you want those big attacks. Should have been a 2-2-2 stat line? Yeah. Or at least like a 1-1-3. 1-1-2 is really weak. Jubilee's first appearance was getting saved by the other X-Men at the mall, so maybe she's better in multiplayer? I don't know, maybe. Okay. Sorry. Let me focus. Remove 2 threat from illegal arms factory. And Beak will keep around for funsies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all of our we're getting bad draws, but at least we get Nick on 2 cards. Is Grand Finale already out? Yeah, it is. It was in the beginning. Of course, it was. Trigger the sunglasses and coat. Yeah, it's good, but you need to trigger it twice. Is the problem? Caught off guard. Discard upgrade support you control. We'll get rid of XG. That's all right. All right, what's he got? 6 life, so we'll just win. I'll use power on all of us and a double to play Nick, and we'll deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick can deal 2 damage. 1, 2. Beak can deal damage. We can deal 2. 1, 2. And that's over. Holy cow. Have you played Grand Finale yet? No. No, I have not. I've wanted to. But it's just never worked out right. Like Grand Finale, I feel like there shouldn't be 1 copy of Grand Finale. I feel like there needs to be 3 copies of this card. Take away one of my stun and confuse cards and put in more Grand Finale. Because dealing with all these minions on there, like, it's just like, it's tough. And that would help us out a lot to deal with that. Her reliance on stun and confuse seems problematic since Miles is similar but is perfectly fine against Stalwart. She does not appear that way. Thousands will likely one-shot her at full health. Yeah. Miles has 9 life. Like, it's crazy that Miles feels so much better and stronger. So much better and stronger. Okay. Hot takes. Let's do our hot takes after this. To be blunt, I don't think she's good. She's just not good. She's not good. She feels clunky to play. She feels really clunky to play. And again, this is from a solo perspective, so we'll try her multiplayer at some time and see if it's better. But you need the coat and you need the glasses, I feel like, to just get back to normal. Right? Like, I feel like I'm starting off as a 1-1-2 stat line. Super weak. Super weak. And I need to be able to trigger her coat and her glasses. I need the stat buffs from it. Like, I need a lot. So yeah, that feels rough. It feels like Wolverine is just so expensive for what he, like, Wolverine just feels like he doesn't make sense at all. I like the idea when you flip down, he heals up, but then you're relying on your confused cards, which isn't terrible as long as you get them. And again, if you get 2 flashes of light together or 2 of the attack cards, whatchamacallit, Firecracker, like, it feels like you stall out because you're not doing your thing. You're not stunning. You can't stun constantly. So her attack is weak because you can stun, which is fine. But the problem is if I pull 2 Firecrackers, it's like, it's useless then. Like, I just feel like I'm wasting the attack. Grand Finale, because there's only 1 of them, I can't spread out to minions. That he arguably inferior to his aspect card. His aspect card is 1,000 times better with Wolverine. It's 1,000 times better. Holy cow, is it better? Shopping Spree, I do not like that card. I don't think it's a well done card. I just like it feels like you have to stay down for 2 rounds to make the most of it. Like I like the idea behind it, but I don't understand why it's so restrictive on Alter Ego. I just don't understand that. Okay. Shooting glasses, sunglasses coat, really good. Is it going to be a Nick first choice win? Miles doesn't need upgrades and play. All his boosts are printed on his hero card. Throw in a pile of Rogue. I would rather play Rogue 1,000 times more than this. 1,000 times more. How disappointed are you since you were hyped for her? I'm really disappointed. I mean, just to be frank, it's really disappointing. Like this just it does. I mean, we've tried several different decks now. Granted, aggression, her justice precon deck was bad, and I get it. That's fine. I don't really expect much from a precon deck, so that's fine. But we did leadership, which I was really hoping sidekick would work well. It doesn't. Wolverine's just too expensive. It doesn't work, especially with how her kit works. A leadership ally swarm I thought would be the best build, and it feels like it just doesn't work. Like everything felt like it just didn't work, and I felt like I was fighting her deck the entire time. And every time I drew cards, I was like, well, half of these aren't even useless, or half of them are useless, half of them aren't even useful. So I would rather play Rogue every single time. So honestly, yeah, I was really hyped for her because I like the idea of stunning, confusing over and over and over, because it works really well, like we said with Miles. For solo, that's a huge thing, and it feels like that's the bone they're trying to throw solo players, and it just doesn't work in practice. On the level of Valkyrie and Doctor Strange, where does she land? Much closer to Strange. It's crazy that arguably inferior to his aspect card. Yeah, Wolverine, yeah. Nova at least gains a resource generator for 1 wild and helps. She should have something else to make her more unique. Like, what's her hook? I guess stunning and confused. I don't know. I played her solo, and I like playing her in standard. Expert was super rough for me. I couldn't even imagine expert. I haven't struggled this hard with a like Iceman. I didn't like a lot, right? I thought Iceman was fine. I'd rather play Iceman all day, every day than this. She's not top 15, but I think she's really good. Definitely weaker in the stalwart. Still a bunch of statuses for steady, though. I couldn't even get the statuses to work all the time. That was my problem. To me, she's in my bottom half, and it's not even close as of right now. Obviously, that could change over time. I'm not going to review her yet because I have so much more to play with her and try her into things. But again, these are just super hot takes. Unfortunately, I think Jubilee is the worst hero in quite a while. Maybe the worst in the X-Men. Not including X-Force. I hate Colossus. I would rather play Colossus right now. She had to have been built and prioritized for multi. Rogue is actually much better. I just played her before Jubilee, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah. She feels like Miss Marvel, Miles, and Nova, but worse than all of them. Yeah. Everyone except for Villain seems to be struggling on her. I decided not to buy her, which is sad. That is sad. Like I if people like her, I say go for it and get it. Some of the cards in there are interesting, but man, this is just, yeah. I like her way more than Iceman. It's good. I mean, it just shows everyone's different opinion on things. Maybe she should have shopping spree as her alter ego ability. I don't know. No real interesting decisions to make in game with her either. Yeah, I agree. I tried the precon against Expert Ronin, got absolutely demolished by one attack. Oh, yeah. High cost heroes are usually subpar. Hey, Esteban, how's it going? Don't be rash. It would have been cool if she had a card where she expands, stuns, or confuses to do an effect, like more damage or something. That way to treat them as resources. Yeah. I think I agree with you all that one of the big things with Miles was that he was able to get a tough stats constantly. And that helps a lot, right? That helps a ton with him. I'm not even going to bother playing her against a stalwart villain. right? It doesn't even seem like it'd be fun or interesting to do. Now, again, it doesn't mean that like she's bad because of that. Not every hero has to be, you know, super high tuned to beat every single villain. I'm totally okay with that because there's only a handful of villains that are really stalwart all the way through. So that's fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Same with steady. That's fine. But I mean, we're playing Claw. I haven't struggled this hard against Claw in years. I mean, in years. I struggled no matter what I did with her. Maybe having cards that force the villain to attack you, scheme will work so you can get status cards more. Maybe. It depends how cheap they are. If I can get them cheap, then maybe. Like those force attack and confuse things. Maybe. I don't know. And look, I will say that, look, maybe I just haven't figured out my hook for her yet, right? Like I just haven't figured out how to make her work for me. Right? So I'm not like writing her off completely. I'm just saying I have not. There are a lot of heroes that I've been bad with and I haven't liked. I have not struggled that hard in Marvel Champions in like a really long time. A really long time. And it just felt like no matter what, I couldn't do the things the game wants me to do with her. Claw's my nemesis, never won against that stinks. It's one cost? Okay. Taunt Jubilee, maybe a protection Jubilee is the way to go. I don't know. She is a glass. She's not even a glass cannon. She's just glass. Played her against a steady villain, Dark Beast with the setting that gives him steady, and found her able to consistently status him. I mean, that's the thing we did say. To be fair, that we were getting stacked on stuns, right? So I would have been able to play my 2 stuns. So maybe her strength is against steady villains, right? And that she can kind of do work on them. So we'll reserve judgment until that for sure. The risk is all not worth the reward. Yeah. I don't know. Like her resource generator, like I liked the idea if I could exploit her resource generator. The idea of exhausting her to generate a resource, but it's not limited per phase, is like a cool idea with like readying her up and then using her resource and readying her up, right? Like I like that idea, but it got back to the point where, okay, if I have 2 firecrackers in my hand though, that doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean? So what was the point with that? I think that's the other part of the problem. Did you run Utopia? I did. I ran Utopia and it helped a little bit, but again, it's just if I had 2 firecrackers and 1 enemy, it was completely useless to have to ready her up because I would want to play the damage cards and I couldn't. You know what I mean? How do you feel about her Wolverine? Don't like it. We tried her Wolverine on the what's it called? Sidekick build. Could not get that to work. It's just so expensive. You need to be an alter ego to make it work. And I'm just like dragging out an alter ego for a really long time. Jubilee wants to play event, different resource, shopping spree, need 9 hit points. And yeah, Wolverine is there too, I guess. If it were me, I'd run her in protection with Utopia and Polaris and establish perimeter. We might have to do in the future. We're not going to do it tonight because I can't play her anymore. Ooh, sorry, just hit that mic. A tough status protection build might be the way to go. She's not a glass cannon, she's just glass. Top notch quote. Protection can be valuable. What doesn't kill me? Maybe. What doesn't kill me like heals her and readies her up, right? So yeah, maybe. Maybe you should think they're lacking with the deck testing. I won't even get into that because I don't think they've done that for quite some time. Yeah, that was just rough. That was really rough. It was really rough. So look, I guess to end the hot take really fast. I'm not writing her off by any means. I feel like we can figure this out and at least get her like somewhat there. But yeah, it feels rough. It feels rough. It just feels clunky. It feels like nothing works well together. Maybe with steady, she works better, being able to put in the constant statuses, but it's rough. So honestly, this was a hero I was really excited for because I like the idea of her. And yeah, in practice, I'm not a fan of it, unfortunately. Protection could work with taunt and what doesn't kill me. Yeah, maybe. A lot of tufts would help. Dude, she needs like 50 tufts. I should be able to stack as many tufts as I want on her and only like lose one at a time. That should be a thing they do. Oh, God, that was rough. But I will say, okay, let's be hopefully Nightcrawler clears the bad name this set. Which designer designed this? I need to know. I have a gut feeling of who it is. And I need to know if it's who I think it is. Yeah, it's Tony. Okay. I also know personally Tony's designs for the most part don't click with me. They just don't. Yeah. I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them just don't click with me. So I don't know if that's a part of it either. Sometimes I think I'm the only person who loves Iceman. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. Zombie Guilty Jubilee is my second favorite from the wave. So far behind Bishop and just ahead of Magic. Super hyped for Nightcrawler personally and don't care for Magneto. That's my guess too, unfortunately. Yeah. So for me personally right now, I still think Bishop is my biggest surprise and I really love Bishop. Bishop I think was really well done, is really cool and a lot of fun. Below Bishop is pretty much every other X-Men that was released before this cycle. Then probably Magic and it's probably Magic then Iceman, but like they're like I could go either way with them. And then there's a lot of cards, and then Jubilee right now. I hate Bishop. I almost never draw resources with him. Ernst thinks Iceman's S tier. I think Iceman is good. I wish the cap for Iceman is or Ice card is a 10. I don't know where the hate is. I don't hate him. I just think he's very okay. See, this is the Psylocke thing all over again. When I just thought Psylocke was okay, and everyone was like, you hate Psylocke. I don't hate Psylocke. I just think she's okay. Actually, after this, I think Psylocke is phenomenal. I think the same thing with Iceman. I don't think Iceman's bad. I just think Iceman is okay. A person would say Iceman is a B. He requires a lot of setup. He's very expensive. To me, he doesn't do anything super different and unique. Number one Iceman hater here, least favorite of all the mutants. But yeah, I mean, look, I'll be honest. When Bishop was announced and we saw his cards, I was like, this is going to be a trash hero. I did not think Bishop was going to be good. And I was incredibly wrong. I thought Iceman would be fine, and he was. Magic, I thought would be a little bit better than she was. And she, not that she's disappointed. I mean, I'm disappointed in the sense that I thought she was going to be better than that, but she isn't bad. Multiple confused and multiple enemy. Leon, exactly. Like, it feels so weird. I mean, look, again, positive note. It makes me look at Psylocke and stuff, and I'll play more Psylocke. I would gladly play more Psylocke than Jubilee. I think Magneto has potential. I think it's still too early. Magneto. We've seen like 3 cards, so I'm not gonna do much. Jubilee can stun and confuse the board. Kinda. Nightcrawler would be a beast. I predict that's a favorite. I hope, man. I hope. I remember we all thought Magic was going to be the new best hero of all time. She's good as she is. She's just not the best ever. I agree, Bailey. Jubilee feels like a co-op hero, like when you started not liking Cyclops. When I started not liking Cyclops, you mean the very beginning? Psylocke with Husk is nuts. I don't remember Husk. Oh, it's the wrong cards. When Husk uses a basic power spends. Oh yeah. I get why you're saying that. Yeah. Only good thing about Jubilee is the card on her kit is so vibrant. Looks awesome. Her design looks good. Okay, this is also like a weird thing. This is the weirdest looking Jubilee face down here. I don't even think you can see that. I think it's too close. Like the face in the corner, I don't know what they did. It's so weird looking. Like it doesn't look like her face in any other picture of her. It's very weird. Honestly, Jubilee might be the only X-Men I've disliked so far. Yeah. Yeah, said started because I thought you liked him now. Oh, no. I don't like Cyclops now. No. I still dislike him a lot. Pretty much all the faces are horrible. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Maybe it's the ones I'm thinking of, just like Spider-Man has a mask, so that's not hard to mess up. But yeah. I don't know. The glass down is so good. Which one's the glass down? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Gamora training room. Ugh. 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 Is weirdly obsessed with wilds lately. There's a lot of wilds. There's a lot of wilds right now. I think if you play a perfect game of Magic, her ceiling is incredibly high and might approach the level of best hero. But there's so much variability to that perfect game, it's easy to fumble her. I still think the highest ceiling out there is Ironheart. Any thoughts on why Wolverine costs 4? It seems like they thought he would be powerful. Hey, Steven. Hopefully you're doing well. So I think, okay. So the other thing I notice is I'll watch the live streams when Caleb and Tony play. And one thing I noticed is they flip down constantly. Like, constantly. It's kind of impressive. I think they value flipping down a lot, and they thought that, like, I mean, honestly, for Wolverine to work on the way he does, like, it doesn't even make sense. Okay, so Wolverine is 4 costs, 3 attack, 4 life. He does 2 consequential damage. So if you use him twice, he's dead. So it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. He should have had 5 life, honestly. So you can use him twice and then flip down. Ironheart, not Domino. Domino is also very up there, but no, I think Ironheart's the highest ceiling. The counters on stage 3 are too powerful. The fact that they don't cost an attack, or they're not an attack, and each counter, and it's easy to stack the counters, deals 2 damage, like, that's stupidly strong. I mean, there's times that I will just get 10 counters on, and I'm dealing 20 damage spread out however I want. Where can you watch those streams? If you go to the Fantasy Flights page and go onto the live stream button, you can see all the streams. This game is what made me think she was. Their game they play with Jubilee is what made me think she was better than she was. I need to rewatch that because I purposely I didn't watch that to like not spoil the cards for myself. Brandon showcased a lot. Actually, 2-handed players can rotate flipping, and you basically never lose him. My co-op buddy have figured out that if we each just trade out flipping, the game is incredibly easy. Yeah. Yep. Wouldn't Spider be the most powerful now with Psychic? Because of Venom? I don't think so. I think Ironheart's counters is just the most disgustingly strong thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's so incredibly easy to get a ton of them. And it doesn't damage you. You don't get hit with retaliate or anything. Like, it's not that Spider's weak. It's just Ironheart's that strong. I mean, honestly, if I was to say the highest ceilings, Spider-Woman's the best with Psychic. She gets the card draw, right? Yeah. Ironheart is super strong surging into mid-late game. Yes. In the beginning, she's very weak. That's why I think her ceiling is very high, but she's not the strongest overall. Ironheart needs several turns? Absolutely. Absolutely does. By the time you build up Ironheart, you already have Venom Psychicked? You think so? Again, we're not talking about how fast you get to the ceiling, just how high the ceiling is. I mean, I can get to stage 2 Ironheart by second turn, right? And she's a normal hero by then. Stage 3 is usually about third to fourth turn. I can build Ironheart in 3 turns? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now, Sidekick Venom, yeah, I guess theoretically you could do like the second turn or whatever. But you've peaked then, right? Of how much damage you can do. Goes in the ceiling height between Iron Man and Ironheart. Because OG Iron Man is super high too. He's much higher than I give him credit for. D20's posted about him being excited to play Jubilee on Wednesday. Yeah, it's a rough time. It's a rough time. D20 on Wednesday. Yeah, it's just what it is. Sometimes you think it's gonna be good and it ain't, you know. I get stage 3. At that point is unstoppable. Like literally, she can catch. Yeah, I mean, the second she hits stage 3, the game's over. Especially if you have her boots and her thrusters out, the game's over. You don't have to worry about it. On solo, on multiplayer, it does not matter. She just wrecks. Fully built out, he does insane. And it's really because his card draw is so incredibly high. If it's just damage, Drax can hit a bunch. If you're doing just one, then yeah, he can hit for a ton, yeah. Ceiling, I'm talking about if you play a perfect game with a perfect draw, so early game still counts. Okay, then we just have different definitions. I just mean like the total amount of output damage on like a turn. Theoretically, okay, here's the thing. Theoretically, Ironheart's ceiling for damage output is unlimited. The limit does not exist because she can have unlimited amounts of counters. So theoretically, she could do 1,000,000 damage in one turn. It's kind of cool, the 2 Iron Suit. Yeah, it really is. So Jubilee, new hero on your Mount Rushmore, right? No, for sure not. For sure not. Jubilee's gonna be pretty far down there. For the nice. That you did nothing on the previous turns? That's not true at all, though, with her. That's the crazy thing with her. I could still play all of her events. I could still play her boots. I could still play her thrusters. So I would thwart 3, damage 3, and deal all of her event cards the entire time while just stacking counters. So I can still control the board state. I can still take out all the minions. I can still do whatever. Doesn't matter. I could do all of that all day long. Doesn't even matter. That's how strong she is. And then at the end, when I have 1,000,000 counters, I could do 2,000,000 damage. Domino's damage output is also crazy. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. If we imagine a perfect hand, then Star-Lord just wins. Yeah, Star-Lord's Mount Rushmore of that. Drax and Star-Lord up there in the ceilings too. Yeah. A-Man theoretically has a near infinite for damage. Can't remember how to get there off the top of my head though. That'd be interesting to see. New hero on Mount Dumpster. Exactly. Also, I didn't say the other guy. Welcome, chat. Hope you're doing well. Sorry about that. What's the highest damage you've ever done in a single move or turn? on a turn. Pretty sure we've hit 50s and 60s before. Because 50, 60 is not that hard to hit with Ironheart, Star-Lord, and there's somebody else that could do it really easily. I mean, I know Drax probably could, but I've never done it with Drax. Over 9,000. Deadpool is just instant win, pretty much. Deadpool is very straightforward in the way it works. 6 damage with Quicksilver Lightsaber for me. Nice. Oh, X23's done a ton of damage. We've done insane amounts with her. 80 plus damage the first turn with Drax. Nice. It's crazy. When you line everything up, there's some crazy things you can do. I know for sure I've done 50 damage with Ant-Man. I don't play enough Ant-Man, I feel like. Drax is crazy, yeah. Drax is very, very strong. For sure. All right, chat. So, what do we got going on? I gotta get to sleep. I gotta go sleep away my disappointment. So Friday, we're back to normal schedule. Novels and I will be live. So that'll be a good time. That'll be fun. I have no idea what we're doing. So, did you back Tanglewoods? Yes. Yes, I backed Tanglewoods. I got all the new stuff. Not all the new accessories, but like the actual game itself. So I backed it. Yeah, it's just you know what's funny? I've been playing more 20 strong because I was like, do I really want to back this or not? So I started playing more of it again. I really enjoy the game. I really do. I know we gotta play more of it on stream because it's a very easy game to stream. But I do enjoy the game a lot. It is fun. I was finally playing again the Hoplomachus deck, and that was really good. I'm a bigger fan of that than Too Many Bones, I think, but I think Hoplo is my favorite one. Like, none of them are bad, but I like Hoplo a lot. I can do this all day, Jubilee. I can't do this at all. Exactly. I saw that they announced they're doing Nemesis now on that 20 strong deck, which will be interesting for sure. I'm excited for Cloudspire. Cloudspire might be my favorite game of theirs. I don't know. It might be now. We've been playing a lot of Cloudspire multiplayer, and or at least my buddy and I have been. I don't like it for solo, but multiplayer, it's a really fun game. I really like Cloudspire, so I'm excited to see how they do it in 20 strong. I think that'll be fun. So yeah, I backed it. I'm excited for it. Hopefully it'll be good. Actually, I think it'll be fun. And the third unannounced deck, yeah. I mean, I heard that they're not planning to do Roth or whatever it's called for this year or next year. I would assume probably Burn Cycle, maybe. But I don't know. Honestly, I hope they do Trip Lock and just throw everyone off. But it is kind of cool that they're working with all these different brands to do this stuff, so I think that's neat. Where can you back it? It's on GameFound now. There's still the things going on for the next 2 days. Yeah, or 1 day. It's got 1 day left. Here you go. This is the link to it. So that's the game right now. Again, you can buy the old core set too and all the decks. Like it's nice that it's so modular. I mean, it's really cool. They promise it won't smell like gasoline anymore, so that's massive. Pretty unique idea. I agree. Like at first, when they first talked about the game, I thought it was just gonna be like different like reskins with like slightly different things on it. But it is truly different mechanics with each deck, which is really cool. And it obviously makes them a ton of money, so that they're going to be investing in this thing for a while. So, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it. I dipped my dice in. I'm actually thinking about buying another set of dice though for $5 because they still smell like gas after a year. It's insane. But yeah, it's worth looking into if you like solo games. modular type solo games like that, it's definitely worth looking into. Like I said, I played it. It's fun. It's small. It's nice. Soak them into tomato juice. They were smelling. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so we're back in that game. I'm excited, and then we're gonna be backing Unmatched with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's getting announced, or that got announced. And I don't know when it is. I think it's in a couple months. They're doing the Kickstarter or whatever. But I'm gonna be back in that. It's gonna be in the co-op game for Unmatched, which I'm really hyped for. The Witcher stuff should be coming out for Unmatched soon-ish. Maybe a couple more months for that too. Really excited for that. So yeah, I'm super hyped for that stuff. Super, super, super hyped. All right. Wait, what's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game? It's Unmatched. Here you go. I think they have somewhere. They have a Facebook post or something? Or a video? Yeah, they have a trailer video you can watch. It's not much. Oh, wait. It's coming September. So, yeah. I'm excited for it. Yeah, Unmatched. Balatro next time? Yes. We will do Balatro for sure. For sure. All right. So, what we'll do is Friday, Novels and I are streaming something. I have no idea what. I have to kind of, she has to decide what she wants to do. I don't remember. Oh, no. Friday, we're cracking packs. Friday, we're going to be cracking Star Wars Unlimited packs. So, we'll be doing that. So, get hyped for that. Super, super exciting. So, yeah, she'll be doing that. Then I will stream again Sunday. And we'll probably play Marvel Champions a bit. And we'll do that. And then Tuesday, I think we're going to start our Arkham Horror campaign. Because I really want to play Hemlock Vale. So we'll start Arkham Horror Tuesday, I think, next week. And then like we're kind of back into our normal schedule. Because I shouldn't have to travel for like a month or so. So we'll back into our normal schedule. That should be good and fun. Whatnot. So. All right. I think that's it. I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate the subs, all the follows, and all that stuff. Honestly, it means a lot. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Really only playing Arkham is wild. They say this one is the last. Okay, they said this third one is better than the last two by a lot. So we're gonna give it one last try. Make sure to join Discord. Continue the conversation there. We're gonna give it one last try. If Hemlock Vale is bad, I am done with Arkham Horror. I am done. So, got one last shot. This will be it. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for hanging out. Join the Discord. Make sure to check out all the links, all the fun stuff. If you buy the same token, make sure you use your 5% off discount code, whatever it is, or not code, the link, whatever. I'm tired. I will see you all Friday night. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. That's the wrong screen. Don't listen to the starting soon screen. That's not right at all.